love make. And if the bitch ain't fine, I don't mind. 2 nickels make a dime every time. These boys acting like worthless hoes, cause their careers like the car they be in, the curtains closed. They want war, let's get it now. They want beef, I give them a cow. You don't wanna get on my bad side? Why? I leave them with no neck like fat guys. Don't be playing with me, I advise. I make them Chinese food, another cat fried. Don't compare them to me, it's no comparison. I'm from another planet like aliens. Shark in the water, it's no scaring them. These fish belong in aquariums. So keep acting like Conan, boy. And we'll see who's the real barbarian. They acting like bad pets. What? And yes, I am a veterinarian. You don't wanna see me act mean, so don't watch me, I'm not a flat screen. I'm pay-per-view, you know what that means? You gotta pay for this.
Hard body, I can't even bend. North Pole, I'm cold like the wind. On North Pole, I froze all my limbs. Too much ice on my walking belt, so that's why you niggas couldn't get on my level and never could. All black fan, I'm directing it through the hood. Black butter soft, my dash is black too. My driver's black too.
Like
my driver's
hit that like button, subscribe.
Lil Wayne, I'm live as act too, but this is no movie script, more like an Uzi clip. I'm into Uzi clips. Spit like a Uzi, I spit like I just jumped into Uzi clips. Nigga, who's you with? I can move you quick, all I gotta do is let loose with this Uzi clip. I am an Uzi, bitch. Know the rules and shit around here, we wear red like a Hoosier, bitch. Now after that, there comes a smell. Then after that, welcome to hell. I hope your situation comes to well, cause I could bust your ass like a lobster tail. I put it in the mouth like I can nail. And me, I get high like a Dr. Bill. So I shall fuss with the kitchen, telling me he ain't got no pot to sell. 17 waters where I prevail, and I runs them streets like a soccer field. Ha! You looking that hot for real, and I'm rolling on this bitch like I popped a pill. And I don't mean David when I say it. When it comes to marijuana, I would cop a feel. Just try and get my proper meal and eat my shit at the top of the hill. That's the good side. Never look back at the bad side. You on the bad side, hey, and you don't want to see my bad side. You would want to be my ally. And I believe that I can fly, not like R. Kelly, he a damn lie. We see right in the sun. I hope the wind doesn't blow for eternity.
Champ. Y'all know the protocol, man. Y'all know the protocol. Get inside, champ.
I'll do the talking.
Get inside.
I got my puff in my
Come on in, champ. Come on in.
You got the good super.
We got the AC on, champ. Put your orders in. What you need? What you need, champ? What you need? Who outside? Who outside with me, man? Say yerd. Let me get a yerd. Man, let me get a yerd. Man, yo, man, let me get some yerds in the chat, man. On my soul. Let me get some yerds in the chat, man. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Let me get some yerds in the chat. Jeez. On my soul. Y'all already know the vibes. It is the toughest of all things tough in this world, man. Toughstino. Please hit that like button. Subscribe, champ. Champ. Yes, champ. Yes. I see the yerds in the chat for the champion, champ. All right. Salute to everybody in the chat. So far, you know, I'm gonna shout everybody out that's here with us in the beginning, champ. All right. Callie, Slim Bo, JC Frankie, Paul, salute, champ. Anthony Thomas, Dummy Dodger. I watched you live earlier. Salute. Y'all go subscribe to the homie Dummy Dodger. Ricardo Smith, that's my brother for real. Salute to Ricardo Smith, champ. All right, the self-proclaimed wise man. Salute, champ. Anthony Thomas, Scotty. Who else? Nazir Fontaine. That's a fire name, champ. Salute to you, champ. Mistress Adina, salute. Who else, champ? My eyes is blurry as hell right now. Scissor, salute. Mello, salute. Eddie Matrix, Zero, Lakeem, Mook the Truth, salute. Kareem, I said Kareem already, right? Kareem, champ. Who else? Gary, salute to Gary, champ. Salute to Gary. All right. Salute to everybody that's in attendance already. You already know the vibes. Salute to y'all for being here, champ. All right. We got a couple of things to talk about, bro. All right. So we all know what happened last night with Aunt Hefe and King Pill, right? Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of them ones. I'm gonna keep it funky. And Hefe did not press nobody. And Hefe is passive aggressive, as I said last night. But that's what everybody is talking about. So we're going to react to I think CEDDY NASH says something about it. Wack 100 says something about it. We're going to react to those guys. But first, we got King Pill pressing Adam 22 champion. Pressing him, champion. Pressing him for that $200. We got a lot to talk about within that topic alone, champ. Because why the hell is y'all going up to no jumper for $200 and you got to wait two weeks for it, champ? Why are y'all risking y'all lives for 200 cash, champ? It doesn't make sense to me, but you already know what it is. No more pump faking involved. We are going to talk about it tonight. Make sure it's rolled up. Never hold up. Light it. Never fight it. And keep it ignited, champ. Hey, we are here, champ. No more pump faking is involved, champ. No more. No more pump faking is involved, champ. We here, alright? We here, champ. It gets nasty. First, I want to play the video. Alright, we're gonna play the video and we're gonna react to the video first. And then we're gonna go to Adam 22 talking about what happened. Alright, he's gonna give his excuse to what is going on. The man of many shorts, champ. That's what I'm gonna call Adam. The man of many shorts. Right, he's gonna give his explanation, but first I want to see exactly what happened. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's watch this, champ. Let's watch it in its entirety, champ, and see what's going on. All right, looks like Adam is hitting them with the cream cheese palm. That cream cheese palm means please stop. That's what the cream cheese palm means. It means please stop, champ. Hold on. I'm bugging out. Here we go. Okay. They talking. It's kind of close. Adam is trying to walk away. Got the little push. Got the little push in there, champ. Got the little push in there with the soggy army fatigue. He walks away. Comes back. He looks like he's on live. I tried to find that video because I wanted to hear some audio, but it don't look like he put it up yet. It doesn't look like he put it up yet. Adam backs in. See, look, right now we're gonna hear Adam talk crazy tough. We're about to hear Adam talk crazy tough. I'm not gonna lie to you, champ. But as I see it, Adam, you backed your ass up into a secluded area, champ. He backed that ass up all the way into a secluded area. It's too many active bagels running loose, champ. Champ. This nigga's like a bad kid, champ. He just knocking things off the wall, champ. It's like a goddamn earthquake. And then he leaves, champ. And then he leaves. And Adam, what type of movement was that, brother? Adam is very sensitive and feminized, champ. Let's watch this one more time before we go to what Adam says about it. It's nasty work, though. Where's the shove? The shove, champ. Yo, listen, I always wondered what happened to the good old-fashioned shove. I always wondered that. I think I got one of the best shoves in the game. Like, my shove would probably take somebody off their feet. On my soul. I got one of the best shoves. On my soul. Yeah, put your hands on Adam, champ. Put your hands on Adam, champ. Now, was this a play? I don't think so, champ. Look at my son Adam. Look at my son Adam in the back, champ. Keeping it cool, calm, and collective, champ. And collective. Nasty work. Got the camera in his face. Knock over a few soccer balls. Bro, why this nigga got like a baker's dozen worth of goddamn soccer balls up there, champ? The fuck is that about? And then he leaves. All right, Adam comes. He does his little ferryman walk off. And that is what happened between King Pill and Adam 22. Salute to them guys for being goddamn soft as cotton. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. It seems like whenever we watch something from LA, champ, these niggas is not about to fight, champ. Salute to them, though, champ. Salute to them for being all hopped up off that Carotene Max 5,000, champ. All right, salute to them for that. It's just nasty work, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. It's nasty work. I guess King Pill had to touch somebody, champ. Oh my soul. Why he get that mad over $200? Well, Adam is about to talk about that right now on exactly what happened and what was said, because there's no audio. So, yeah, he's about to do that right now. I remember a time when a cream cheese guy would be afraid. Now, listen. If Adam is not afraid, he's fooling himself. And I said this already, bro. People think because nothing has happened yet that nothing is going to happen. That is the wrong way to think. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Period. It's nasty work, but somebody has to do it. Zero says LA is the home of the almost fades. Facts. It's like battle rap, except battle rap got a little bit more fades than what we seeing with these YouTubers. I'm gonna say California YouTubers. That's what I'm gonna say. They're not fading at all, bro. No, nobody is fading. Nobody wants to fight, bro. They just want to talk. And Hefe want to talk around King Pill, but everybody say King Pill got marked out. How? How? What did Hefe do to mark out King Pill, champ? Where I'm from, somebody dish you is up. Before the podcast started, he already knew what was said. But the thing that be saving a lot of niggas, before we get into what Adam look like he got orthopedic sandals on, champ, by the way. Right? But I digress, champ. On my soul. This shit just nasty word. LA gang tubers, yes, champ. It's nasty. I watched that live and King Pill was giving those strange vibes. He's a strange guy. He's a strange guy. But as soon as Aunt Hefe, when he said, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to this man. Once he said that, that was passive aggressive. And anybody watching that should have called on, like, bro, this nigga is not where I'm from. I gotta keep saying that, because it's just where I'm from. Niggas don't aggress like that. Yeah, niggas is talking to you, we gonna talk to you, champ. If not, then you're buns where I'm from. On my soul. But let's get to this content, man. I want to hear what Adam 22 got to say about King Pill almost grabbing him by his chest, champ. On my soul. Never turns into never again. On my soul. Zero says it's worse because they all work in the same building and there's no fades. There's no goddamn surveillance footage of nobody catching a friendly, champ. Nobody catches a friendly on camera. The only thing Adam has on camera is this. A bunch of goddamn drug usage and shorty's getting piped out on Plug Talk Day, which is today. That's all he has, champ. Said, who cares where you from, bro? You one of them where I'm from niggas. Yo! Probably, champ. Salute to Bigger Than Hip Hop, champ. You've been around for a while, champ. Of course you know. Right? But let's get in, champ. Let's get into what Adam 22 said about the King Pill situation, champ. On my soul.
Hey, everybody, welcome to No Jumper News on this lovely Wednesday afternoon. I'm in here today with the one and only Lush Uno.
What's up, buddy?
The man himself, Remo, who's posting something very, very important to Instagram, which you guys are all going to be able to go see momentarily. And, of course, we got Donnie on the boards. Jaleese is going to be here momentarily. And, boy, do I have a story for you. So, for those of you who are not entirely tapped into the 4 hours or so that we did on the No Jumper show last night, had a very nice podcast. At one point, King Pill, let's just describe King Pill's mannerisms throughout this podcast. He was allegedly high and on shrooms. So that certainly was a different version of King Pill than we've ever gotten before. And
very appropriate timing, let's be real.
What are you adding that to the...
Yo, bro, this should be crazy, right? Because Adam, all y'all niggas be high. All of y'all be high, bro. All of y'all be high. Cell Murder said, word to my beef and broccoli, somebody was supposed to get smacked. Oh, my soul. It's like, in a way, I feel like, yeah, but then in another way, I feel like nobody should let Adam be the reason why they pop off for nobody in there. Just off principle. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna fight the nigga, you already heard what he said. It shouldn't be because of what Adam said. Don't let Adam hype you up, bro. And that's what he did. Adam hyped him up. Adam tried to make it seem like he dissed niggas directly. You know what I'm saying? Yo, and I almost don't want to tell you what was said. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he tried to set it up like that shit was a problem. So, of course, you know what I'm saying? And Hefe puts the battery, but they spoke about the shit beforehand, champ. They spoke about the shit beforehand. So why did you wait? Oh, my soul.
Story or something?
Nah, literally, as I just posted it on fucking No Jumper, I guess the last video uploaded is a King Pill video where he got the down drop.
Because he knows that we're talking about him right now. What'd he say? I gotta see what he said. Okay, so what? He posted a reel. Adam almost got effed over. Cheap prick. Wow, this guy is such a lunatic. All right, well, anyway, we're going to get into this. So basically, King Bill was not his usual self. He was a very fun version of himself the first two times that we had him on the podcast. This time he came on the podcast, it was weird. He was quiet. He said he was on mushrooms. He was just silent, sitting in this chair, whatever.
So because he was silent, that's why you went on and made it hot. Champ, pause. You made it difficult. You brought the static out. I see it, champ. I see it.
As the podcast goes, and he's being annoying too, because he was saying how he didn't like the topics, and I'm kind of like, that might be like the most inaccurate thing you could possibly say in that moment, because the topics were actually fire. We had really, really, really good topics. Obviously, a lot of tragedies, but we had very, very important things to discuss. And so he's complaining about the topics. It's kind of weird. And so one topic that just popped into my head, and people on the Reddit and everything are trying.
Where did the dog come from, champ? On my soul. Where did Toto come from, champ? I would not let Lush pet my dog, champ. Just something about Lush makes me believe that my dog is unsafe around him, champ. On my soul. Enlighten says Ant and Munchie are tarnishing whatever reputation they had in the streets by participating in this. Well, Ant didn't think that by him going on No Jumper and being around these guys that he was tarnishing his image, and a lot of people still don't think that. But as time goes on, when I first started talking about Ant Hefe, I got a lot of backlash. Pause. There was a lot of hateful comments. You don't know Ant. Ant is official. All right, cool. Now, as time goes on, as I look up Ant Hefe, it's a lot of people saying the same shit that I'm saying. Do I want to say we were the first? Yes, champ. I do want to salute to us for being the first, champ. But that's usually how it happens over here at the Republic. Hit that like button, subscribe. If you've been here for a while, then you know usually we the first, champ. Oh, my soul.
Trying to frame this as if I was like really trying to set up an
you was,
King
bro.
Pill beef, which is not actually my intent there. Hello, Julius. How you doing? That was not really my intent. But I asked and I mentioned, King Pill, you censored some of the disses out of your song. Now I'm going to give you guys the backstory on that. Is that when I was in New York, I was with Hit a J3, Bompton Juno, King Pill, and the conversation happened while we were all driving around an SUV together that maybe King Pill should consider censoring out some of the swear words from his, or not swear words, but gang disses from his songs, because in particular there was one diss that could very much be perceived as a diss towards the 8 Trays. However, where King Pill is from, that same diss refers to another hood. Now, keep in mind.
Yeah, so somebody had commented that shit in the comments earlier, son. And said that he had said some shit like trip or something like that. Like, listen, I'm not gang affiliated. I didn't know what that shit meant. But when they said it and they explained it, I'm like, okay. That same person that I spoke to said that it should have felt disrespected by that word because it sort of goes for both sides. It sort of goes for whoever pushes that tray. This is what I was told. Y'all let me know if that's true or not, champ. I just know that Hefe was very passive aggressive. He was yelling and puffing his chest up at nobody. That's how I feel. That's how I saw it.
And Hefe from 8 Tray Gangsta Crip.
And why is Adam explaining this shit, bro? Like, Adam, you see what I mean? Niggas came at me. You shouldn't be talking about LA politics. You're not from the streets. For one, I am from the streets. I'm not from those streets, but I am from the streets. Adam is not from the streets at all. My son giving niggas knowledge right now. Yeah, so where he's from, it's the trades, and when they from, they the trades, but he's 83rd gangster, and then this was that bop, nigga. Just say why son ran up on you. Let's get to that. You want to draw this shit out because what you about to say is diabolical. Dummy Dodger says it is disrespectful to the tray. Very disrespectful if you from that. So are you saying that all trays are supposed to be one? Or, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I'm just trying to wrap my mind around this shit. You feel me? Because if someone was supposed to feel disrespected, you know, he got like half angry. So who you talking to? I'm talking to that man. Oh, all right. Well, I guess you're not talking to me. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Said that he censored out the swears. I didn't mention who, not swears, but gang disses. When I said that, I didn't mention who might be offended. I didn't mention what it was.
You did say it. This is it. SHOULDVE NASH plays the clip, so I don't got to play it. But you said, and I almost don't want to tell you what he said because you may feel a certain type of way about what he said. Like, so you sort of did.
But very quickly, the Hefe energy changed. And there's a clip, it's on the No Jumper Instagram, in which you could see Hefe kind of turning up. Not being super disrespectful to King Pill, but making it clear that he don't mess with that that's not cool, etc. Everybody saw it, and then it got very, very, very awkward sitting on this.
Bro, that's not what he did, bro. Yo, listen. And I seen this shit with 4 Extra, bro. Anybody that y'all feel could be intimidating, and this is for the average viewer, this is for them at No Jumper, whoever they feel could be sort of dangerous, they big, they dark. You know what I'm saying? Everybody feel like these niggas is like super tough, bro. And everything they do is like, oh man, yo, bro, you see what he did? Like, bro, he didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. He said he not dissing my set, but from what the audience is saying and from what comments is saying, he sort of did this year's set, champ. And then he says, I'm talking to that man, I'm not talking to you. I don't know, bro. Shit was... And like it says, analyzing Aunt Hefe eyes last night was funny as hell. Bro, like, yo, listen, I gotta look at the whole picture, bro. Niggas be saying that I be hating. I don't be hating. I be looking at everything, bro. Like, why his eyes is going backwards and forwards, bro? Like, this nigga eyes, like, he looking at King Pill at the corner of his eyes, like he looked scared. King Pill wasn't even paying attention to the nigga no more. He's looking at King Pill at the corner of his eyes, like... Then he looked straight. Then he looked back at King Pill at the corner of his eyes. Every time King Pill moved. Like, come on, champ. Come on, champ. I made that shit magnified, champ. We seen it.
this couch because you have King Pill reading the chat. You have Aunt Hefe reading the chat. They're both facing directly towards the chat. And are 100% paying attention to it, reading it, and the chat is going off on King Pill. You ducked it. You tucked your shit. You's a bitch. You's a pussy. You ranked it, like, etc. You just everybody going in on King Pill, basically clowning him. A few, maybe 5% acting like Aunt Hefe kind of a bully or whatever. But the overwhelming narrative was King Pill, you just tucked your dick between your legs. Anyway, we come to.
So here goes Adam with the plausible deniability to. I'm gonna put this on somebody else. It wasn't me, champ. I mentioned it, but I didn't say who it was directed to. I didn't say anything like that. They was reading the chat. Both of them was 100% tuned into what the chat was saying. Y'all made that situation happen. It wasn't me. It's never me. It's never the cream cheese. It's always somebody else. It was y'all, champ. This nigga's crazy. Yo, anybody with shin tattoos, bro, you gotta second guess everything that they saying, champ. You got shin tattoos, dog. It's never that serious. On my soul. It's never serious enough for shin tattoos, champ. This nigga's crazy, bro. Dummy Dodger says, I don't see a mark out. I didn't see a mark out neither, champ. I didn't see nobody, or as we would say in New York, herbed. I didn't see nobody get herbed. I ain't see nobody get herbed up, champ. I ain't see nobody get violated, bro. It was a very calm thing. The only thing I saw wrong with it, and it's not because I dislike Hefe, but I would say this about anybody, it was passive aggressive. I guarantee if Hefe would have said, I'm talking to you, King Pill probably would have turned up. On my soul. But once he said, I'm talking to that man, King Pill's like, oh, all right. And he turned forward, champ. That was defusing it. That's because y'all ain't from LA, champ. You don't get it. So explain. Explain it. Explain it then, champ. I'm all ears, champ. Herbed up. Did I hear that correctly? On my soul. Yes, you did, champ. I didn't see nobody get herbed up, champ. On my soul. I didn't see nobody get herbed, bro. I ain't see it, champ. Anthony says, am I the only one that thinks Adam is an instigator? No, you are not. You are not the only one that thinks that. In fact, I think that as well. It's not even what we think, it's what we know. That was pure instant. Like, come on, champ. Come on, bro. Bro said, like, we all heard it, champ. That was the craziest alley-oop. On my soul. W. Dodger says, why you gotta be from LA to understand dumbass GB shit? I mean, I do feel like it's pretty understandable, bro. This is why I go from a morality standpoint. You know what I'm saying? With or without me knowing about whatever the Trey shit was or what he said, I still feel like Aunt Hefe was passive aggressive and everybody is beagle biting because because they like Son. That's just what it is, bro. That nigga got a lot of fans. There's a lot of people that like him, just like a lot of people like 4 Extra. But as time go on, everybody will see the truth, champ. What we been saying for a long time. He's not as solid as niggas think.
To the end of the podcast. And I even noticed Aunt Hefe kind of trying to like be a little cool to King Pill after that, like kind of saying like a few things to him. But for the most part, they didn't really interact. For the rest of the podcast, and King Pill went silent. He barely said a word for the entire rest of the podcast.
Ed did try to be chill, though. There's a couple times he would like respond to what he said in a chill way.
And
that's because you put him in the trick bag, bro. You put him in a trick bag. You put them in a trick bag. You said you was gonna put them in a trick bag, and you put them in a trick bag, bro. This is what you said. You put them in a trick bag, bro. I'd have been tight too. Straight up. I'd have been upset, bro. Hey, bro, what's up with this nigga, bro? This nigga about to have me whoop and Hefe out here, bro. But if you know you said something about somebody and you go up on No Jumper and they there, you already know. You already know what's going on. CG says Hefe had no smoke for Adam at all. They just keep letting him pull their puppet strings, champ. And he says he's not compromised, champ. On my soul. Mookie Deloke says, no dudes is gonna talk to me like that. Pill got marked out. But he wasn't talking to Pill because he said, I'm talking to that man. He said, I'm talking to that man. He's like, who, bro? He's like, yo, but I'm talking to that man. I'm like, oh, all right. I don't see a mark out. I don't see a herbed up. I don't see nobody getting heard. I'm talking to that man. It's crazy. If you talking to me, say it's to me. Put an address on it. If not, you being passive aggressive. But I'm not going to lie. I'm a nigga. We all been in situations where we in the room or we somewhere and somebody act tough and they might say, yo, I whoop anybody ass in here, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm the nigga you gotta fight after that. I'm the dude you gotta fight after that. Because who are you talking to? You're gonna whoop who is everybody? And once I say who is everybody, and then son say, yo, I'm talking to him over there. All right, cool. Because I know you wasn't talking to me. On my soul. Who you talking to? Put a goddamn address on it, champ. Dummy Dodger says, so who was Ant talking to? Bro, we gonna watch the clip. We gonna rewatch the clip because we may have to analyze this. So we gonna pull up the clip after this Adam shit. We gonna let Adam talk, then we gonna pull up the clip. Because I swear to everything I love, bro definitely said I'm talking to that man. That's what he said, bro. If I ask you who you talking to, are you talking to me? Everybody think you talking to me, and you say I'm talking to that man. To me, you sore for doing that. Not gonna hold you. That's just how I see it, bro. You could be yelling and screaming, and I be, yo, who you talking to, bro? Like. Oh, I'm talking to them. All right. I don't know, champ. He said, when we watch the clip, watch the eyes of Ant after the talking stops. We got to reanalyze, champ. We got to reanalyze. I'm going to pull it back up, champ.
To be fair, I kind of feel like we saw a little bit of a different version of Ant Hefe yesterday because of the fact that he came in no lean, notably. Just
no lean. Ant Hefe said he don't be drinking lean. He says that should be juice in his cup. This is what Hefe says. So are you telling everybody that Ant Hefe is on prescription drugs that he's not prescribed, champ? Is this what Adam 22 and Hefe said he don't do lean? Damn, Hef, you on that dope, champ? Champ, Hef, champ. Hef, you on that dope, champ. So you was falling asleep because of the dope, champ. Hef, champ. I didn't want to believe it, but your boss told on you just now. Your boss told on you just now, champ. Even though you made a video saying that, you know, you don't do lean, your boss told on you, champ. Hefe, champ. God damn.
Kind of feel like we saw a little bit of a different version of Ant Hefe.
So a different version of Ant Hefe doesn't include lean. So if you subtract lean, that's a different version of Ant Hefe. So Ant Hefe does a lot of lean. This is what Adam 22 is alluding to. He does a shitload of lean, champ. Yo. And Hefe, you better chill, nigga. You better chill. Us portly gentlemen, we can't do shit like that, bro. The shit start to fuck with your heart and all that, Hef. know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to happen to you, G's. I know I be talking my shit and all that, and I'm saying it's content, bro. I don't really want nothing to happen to you, or your kids, or nothing like that. Y'all stay away from that lean shit, bro. You heard? Real talk. I don't want nothing to happen to my son's chocolate heart, champ. On my soul. This nigga Ant got a Valentine's chocolate heart in his goddamn chest. On my soul. Yeah, Ant. Yeah, Ant. My son got a Ferrero Rocher as a heart. I don't want nothing to happen to my son, and Buffet, champ.
Yesterday because of the fact that he came in no lean, notably, just got in a car accident or just got a flat tire in his car, and it just felt like we were kind of feeling like a degree of aggression from Aunt Hefe that we hadn't really seen. Like even when him and Munchie got into like a weird argument about like who's the most violent race or.
So you're saying, yo, Adam is diabolical, bro. So you saying Aunt Hefe was off the lean for this day. He had a bad attitude, so he was going through withdrawals, and the nigga caught a flat tire, so he was already mad. He was already, this is a different Hefe. He had an attitude today. My son Hef had an attitude, champ. On my soul. One of them hard candies is crazy. On my soul. The Werther's joints. Nigga had the Russell's joint. The Russell's joint where they got the little candies inside. On my soul. But they got that red see-through wrapper on it. My soul. That's my son Hart right there, champ. Him was mad. Yo, yo, Aunt, bro. We too, never saying portly for the lean, champ. DJ Screw, all these niggas, bro. All these niggas, bro. It's a lot of niggas, bro. Passed away off that lean, bro. I don't want nothing to happen to that goddamn sugar-filled heart that you have, champ. That cheese dust blocking the valves. Yo, y'all niggas think Hefe got a Ziploc bag full of cheese dust? My son licked his finger and put his whole finger inside the cheese dust. And my son go to work. My son put his whole hand inside the bag of cheese dust. My son just got cheese dust, nigga, on my soul. And nigga just pull his hand out, nigga have a glove. His snack is a glove of cheese dust on my soul. This is why these niggas don't want to talk about me, bro. Because I'm gonna wow, bro. I'm gonna wow. The second somebody talks about me, I'm gonna wow. My whole chat is gonna wow you out. We are very dangerous out here, Chan. I just want to let y'all know. I'm not talking about no real life street shit. I'm talking about just online shit content. We'll get right with any one of these people, Chan. It don't matter. Salute to y'all. On my soul. Doing lines of cheese dust. Hefe got cheese residue. Yo, bro, he's never going to be able to live that down, Chan. He's never going to outlive that. The cheese is going to follow him like footprints. He got cheese dust footprints. It's going to follow him everywhere he go. And he was like, yo, bro, ain't you the cheese? You got cheesy fingers, don't you, champ? Ah, champ. Yes. Yes, champ. On my soul.
If black people are bad for each other in society or some shit like that, like the level that relatively simple argument got to was like kind of intense. Like it kind of ratcheted up the aggression to a degree that I wasn't really expecting. Either way,
dumb for even like responding to it.
Yeah, that got kind of intense too. Either way, podcast ends, and I think everybody's thinking in the back of their head, we got to get these guys out of here in a timely fashion and in a way where nobody has any interaction, whatever. So what's up? So we finish up stuff here, go out there. As I walk out there, I see that Aunt Hefe is already kind of dipping and that Munchie's like damn near out the door, and the Pomona boys and King Pill are the only ones left, right? No big.
Yes, yes, it is a big deal, champ, because they about to wow you out for that bread, champ. They about to wow you out for that bread, champ. Young Ant Cheeseball is wild, crazy, champ. I'm not going to hold you. He should have never moved the cheese balls. I'm not going to lie. If I would have had cheese balls in my background and somebody like Stino say, yo, bro, this nigga got wild. This nigga got a 5-pound cheese ball. Nigga, I would have had the cheese balls the next episode eating that shit. This nigga gonna move it, bro. That's how I know he insecure, bro. You insecure, bro. You insecure, bro. He's insecure. He's passive aggressive. It's a lot of words that he probably don't know, right? I'm not sure. So probably a lot of words that if I say them, he probably just won't know them, champ. I'm not sure.
Big deal. I'm like, okay, cool. They got out smoothly. That's good. I go. I'm hungry as hell. Start heating up my meal in the microwave. As I'm heating up the meal in the microwave, King Pill comes over to me, and he says, yo, what's up with the money for that episode? Because I had actually told King Pill, I was like, listen, like, I want to try you out consistently on the Tuesday show. He said, all right, but bro, I'm broke, so I need money. Like, you know, are you going to be able to pay me? I said, okay, cool. We'll be able to give you a little bit of money for appearing on here or whatever. Is the music seriously that loud?
Damn, champ. Damn. So Adam was going to hire King Pill to be a regular on the No Jumper show, champ. But King Pill obviously needed some brack. Champ. The nigga needed some krills, champ. Yo, I can't believe y'all niggas be... See, this is why, bro, I don't really do too much. I do my lives. I let niggas know, bro, I got kids. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I pay bills. I don't be trying to be out here flexing, bro. I ain't got it on my soul. I ain't got it. I'm about to put a t-shirt. I ain't got it. I ain't got it, champ. But these niggas be tweaking, but what Adam is about to say is about to let y'all niggas know what's really going on. Adam don't pay these guys a lot. And I've heard people say that shit before, but Adam is about to expose how much and around these guys get paid, champ. And then I'm going to play something from King Pill that shows Adam tried to get an interview with 4 Extra in the hospital for $1,000. He tried to pay 4 Extra $1,000, 4 Extra declined. They don't get paid that much, bro. Like, that shit is crazy when you can have your own platform, bro. If you got to wait a month to get your bread, why not just have your own platform, champ? Nasty work, bro. So King Pill was broke. He wanted his bread right now, champ. He said, I want my money now. It's my money. Oh, my soul. I want it now. Wreak Havoc said 200 for an episode is crackhead prices. He needed some krills, champ.
What the fuck is wrong with these girls? Just so you guys know, it's a plug talk day.
Is it?
We got to make sure that door stays
It's
closed.
a nasty booty day.
But
anyway,
so
Calvin Harris DJing in the next room.
Yeah,
it's a very
shout out to
nasty
Calvin Harris.
butt day out there, champ.
Damn, I really just wanted to get through the story of these pieces of shit. Oh, they closed.
It's a nasty butt day out there.
Anyway, so King Pill starts coming over to me, talking to me about this $200 or whatever the fuck it was. He's saying, yo, like, can you send me that money right now? I said, yeah, you know that group chat that I put you in with Josh? Just text that, and Josh will send it to you by the end of the night. He goes, by the end of the night? He's like, I'm trying to get paid right now. I need that money to get home.
Champ. Come on, Pill. Come on, Pill, champ. Come on, Pill, champ. My son said, I need that money to get home is wild. So you went there with no way to get home? This how I know niggas ain't really have dads, bro. That shit's sad, bro. On my soul. So you went, first of all, I'm not going on there. Bro, you risk your life for $200? This is diabolical. Now that I really think about it, bro. You risk your life up there, bro, for $200? Bro, this is why y'all niggas be looking the way y'all looking, though. Like, y'all really soulless and y'all sad, bro. Because Adam ain't really paying y'all too much, champ. This is nasty work, bro. Like, listen, I'm not saying, you know, whatever money it is, it's money. But god damn, champ. Sheesh. This nigga tried to put you in the line of fire, bro, for 200 cash.
And I'm like, you realize that like a lot of people who work here, you know, you get paid like every 2 weeks, every month, whatever, at the end of the week, etc. I'm like, it's not like, why are you acting like it's just like the most obvious thing in the world?
That's payroll. So y'all on pay, like y'all get real checks. It's some sort of payroll going on, but y'all don't got health insurance. He don't at least offer it to y'all. Like, yo, we got a health insurance plan that we rock with. And, you know, the more people we put on it, the cheaper it is. Whatever business shit, I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, you got all this shit figured out. Everybody get paid 2 weeks, bro. They may not Yo, this is what Adam does, bro. Adam does the most diabolical content with the hopes that within 2 weeks, your ass is unalived. Real talk. So he don't have to pay you. Yo, he's hoping one of y'all get bodied, champ. On my soul. He don't want to pay y'all. He's not going to send that money to your goddamn family, champ. The $200 or whatever it is, champ. 2 weeks for $200? Nigga, you got 5 million subs? Plus a Clips page that got like 1 million subs? Come on, champ. Come on, man. Y'all niggas. So it's not for the money, is it, bro? It's not for the money. Y'all just really want to be up there for that goddamn Clouded Team Max 5,000. Salute to y'all for going up to No Jumper, champ, and being exploited by Adam 22 about y'all gang politics. Not for the bread. Because Hefe said that before, bro. These niggas don't really pay that much. You know what I'm saying? I just be going up there. You going up there for that Clouded Team Max 5,000. Hefe, on my soul. On my soul. Now in dark Malibu chocolate, champ. On my soul. On my soul. Now in black Malibu chocolate, champ. What the fuck you talking about? Yo, I can't believe this shit, bro. I can't, bro. I thought it was the bag, champ. I thought it was the bag. Mill for Nobody says, y'all forgetting Big Worm popped the whole hood up over $200. Nigga, that was in 1991, champ. That was in 1991, champ. Oh, my soul. You gotta leave that be, champ. It's like 30 years later. At least a band. At least a band.
That you're supposed to be getting paid instantly as soon as you finish the podcast. Like, you got to chill. Like, the idea is that you're supposed to be on here consistently, you know, and it's like, why are you putting pressure on me to pay you instantly as soon as, you know, it just like struck me as a very weird thing.
Why is
his
it
energy
weird?
is weird. He's walking towards me.
Yes,
he's like really like kind of getting close to me and stuff. Pull up the No Jumper Instagram. We're gonna start.
It's my money and I need it now. Oh my soul. I need it now, champ. Why you telling me I gotta wait 2 weeks for $200, bro? I'm broke, baby. Who you talking about? Yeah, my son Ice Doggy Dog, salute, champ. He says, so Adam was gonna hire Pill and bring back 4 extras so they can clash. It's giving WWE vibes with a touch of 90s Jerry Springer uncut, unalive version. On my soul. That's a fact, bro. Listen, whoever he can make argue and then do an episode afterwards saying it's not my fault, that's what he gonna do, bro. The problem is, y'all niggas is real gangbangers, bro. Y'all are real respected people from y'all hood. This is why when I talk about y'all, people be wanting to violate me because y'all are respected people from where y'all from. And I know that. So this is why I make the content I make. Why y'all doing this? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense for y'all to be so respectable and be where y'all from. And I be seeing shit that's not right. You know what I'm saying? It's just not right. Y'all niggas is going up there. Y'all not going up there for the bag. Y'all going up there for clout. The only thing y'all doing is bringing attention to y'all gang and y'all getting put into certain situations where you may or may not have to react in a way that may get you in trouble again. It's just not cool. Crimson Max says respected by who? Bro, it's a bunch of people that respect Aunt Hefe, Munchie B, for extra. I'm not gonna say they not respected people. They may not be respected all around the world, but from where they from, this is what people be saying to me when they arguing with me. Bro, this nigga's official, dude. Like, all right, I'm saying. That don't mean that he didn't do nothing wrong, champ. I'm not sure. That don't mean that they didn't do nothing wrong, though. What happened to Loose and Brick? Facts. Going with the win, champ. I think Loose Cannon just dropped a video today going at Wack 100, but nobody's going to watch that shit, champ. Salute to him, but that shit is over with. That's over with. They just want to see the sentencing, champ. That's it. Real talk.
Reviewing the footage of what actually happened in the office right here.
Review it, champ. At least you got an official polo on.
Yeah. It's very...
Me and Donnie were both there, too, so...
That shit look like notebook paper, though, champ. You look like human homework on my soul. You look like walking, talking homework, champ, with that goddamn shirt on, champ. Facts. It's a nasty combination right there, champ, but salute to you, champ.
Yeah, so I do have some people who can attest to the way that this whole situation went down. All right, let's pull up this video. Here we go. King Pill tries to fight Adam 22 after their podcast. Now, there's no audio here, but we're going to be able to see the body
I mean, you can see it from that first pick. Look at the body language in the first pick.
Yeah, okay, so let's press play.
Look at the body language. Like, shut up, man.
Yeah, obviously. So, you see me to the left, and that's King Pill wearing the army fatigues. We love a man in uniform.
Adam.
And so he's kind of pressing me right now. He's saying, like, you know what, can you send it right now? I said, Josh can send it. He goes, can you make him send it right now? I'm like, if you want, you could call him. He goes, why can't you call him? He's like, it's your business. You could call him. He's like, just pressing me about like the dumbest shit possible right now.
On my soul.
And those are all his boys.
You see how Shorty had tried to reach out and like grab his hand and tell him to chill too, really subtly?
Yeah. And so, okay, I'm like grabbing my food.
This nigga Adam employs 100 GB bagels, but doesn't understand why one of them would goddamn press him, champ. Bigger than hip hop. My son bigger than hip hop always, champ. Salute to you though, champ. Oh my soul. Salute to you. My son only comment when you want to say something to argue. Where Munchie at? I don't know, champ. I don't know. Hopefully he's chilling. Champ. You know what I'm saying?
Out of the microwave right now, slightly off camera.
There they go.
And you'll see that I start to walk kind of across the office. You're going to see this in just 1 second. He's still talking to me in a rather aggressive way at this point. It's like slowly ratcheting up. And this is me walking away and being like, bro, you need to chill. Like, Josh will get it to you, whatever. Okay, go to the next one. And like you can see, he's kind of like in my face now.
Yo, listen, niggas be trying to talk like they smart, but if they were smart, then they would be doing more than just writing in the comments, champ. If they had something to say, right? For $200 is a lot if you mowing grass for the day, or if you out here working at goddamn Wendy's or something like that. That is a lot for one day. But when you're risking your life, and you're getting paid to be getting exploited for $200 and you don't have a way home, yes, niggas is going to clown you, champ. I don't know how much your life is worth, but King Pill got kids. $200 to come up there and you know Aunt Hefe was going to be up there. Like he said, I knew this was going to happen. They got 5 million subs. You know how much they're going to make off of this situation and you getting $200? See, this is why I do what I do. Because I'm going to say what I'm going to say. You know what I'm saying? It is going to be facts. Adam cut that video up into 3 to 4 pieces, bro. And he's talking now, and he's about to cut this. That's 8 pieces of video. Plus shorts that he's gonna get and make money off of, while King Pill is only getting $200 in 2 weeks. Come on, bro. We just gotta make it make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Now, right? Look at the way he's walking towards me. Look at the body language. Look how he's like, and then look he just bumped into me, and then I kind of like push him away, and then his boys jump in here. They're pulling him away. They're separating him. So what's he do? He pulls out his phone. Typical internet thug. Pulls out his phone. Starts filming. I'm sure he's gonna drop this footage at some point. He starts calling me the F slur. Starts acting like I'm a bitch. The reason why I'm in the cubicle now is because I was looking for a lighter, and I was actually grabbing one off of Mikey's desk.
So in the middle of getting pushed and shoved around your establishment, you went and looked for a lighter. It's diabolical. Yo, my son said the reason why I'm in the cubicle, nah, champ, that's not the reason why you was in the cubicle, champ. On my soul. Premium Network said, be real, you never crashed out over $200 before? Bro, niggas done crashed over principal before, champ. On my soul. Straight, sometimes it's the principal. But if you're going on a platform to for where they at and what they doing, bro, that shit just crazy, bro. On my soul. That's just nasty work.
So I'm trying to light a spliff right now, and King Pill trying to film a skit. He's trying to act like real angry. He's mad. But his boys are the ones standing in between him. Now look what he does here. He knocks the balls off, and he's still talking shit on the way out. And his boys go, shout out to his boys, honestly. The rest of the dudes from Pomona, we got to give it to them that they immediately shut the situation down, because you got to understand, the 22ster keep that fire on him. So when King Pill is doing all this, I'm starting to do the math. Understand?
Wait, what?
The 22ster keep that fire on him.
Yo, listen, I want to say this to all of y'all, bro. I want to say this to not all of y'all, but I want to say this to all these content creators, bro, right? Now, a lot of them, I've been seeing a lot of this talk going on, champ, from a lot of people that never been in no type of shootouts, bro. You never had to duck behind no cars, bro. Like, bro, I say this shit all the time, bro. Y'all niggas could go all the way back in my videos where I was doing my, like, life stories and shit, and I was telling about all the things I've been through, bro. Like, bro, y'all niggas never done had a shootout with niggas, bro. Y'all niggas don't know. You're not about to clap nothing. Him, Lush, both them niggas be saying, bro, y'all not clapping nothing. You don't know how it feel to pull a toast out and have that shit pointed at nobody and squeeze the trigger. You don't know how that shit feel. You don't know how that shit feel, bro. I keep that fire on me, nigga. That's not funny, bro, because nigga, you not gonna up that fire. You not. Academics be saying the same shit. Y'all niggas don't never. Come on, champ. Come on, champ. He said, is the video lagging? Nope. You gotta leave and come back in. Damn, bro. You gotta leave and come back in. They always do that, bro. You gotta leave and come back in. Yo, these niggas is bugging. Yo. They trying to stop us, champ. They want y'all to watch another ad. On my soul. On my soul. They want to stop what we got going on. So just leave and come back in, refresh your whole app, and then go in, champ. On my soul, then come back. But yeah, bro, come on, man. You niggas not busting nothing. You not busting nothing. You not busting nothing, bro. You not doing nothing. He said they hating, champ. On my soul, bro. They see we about to go up. I got that fire on me, man. Bro, y'all niggas gotta stop that talk, bro. Y'all niggas not trying to catch nobody. Y'all not trying to catch no hats, bro. Y'all don't know how that shit feel to get shot. Y'all don't know how it feel to shoot at niggas, bro. Y'all niggas don't own no vest. Like, niggas be talking like, bro, niggas don't got no vest. Niggas don't got nothing, bro. Niggas got nothing.
Gotta give it to them that they immediately shut the situation down, because you gotta understand, the 22ster keep that fire on him. So when King Pill is doing all this, I'm starting to do the math in my head, and I start thinking, okay, so what's the line that needs to be crossed here in order for the 22ster to up Blick on Cuh? Now,
yo, bro, what? Son, y'all niggas violate people that's not from the code, not from y'all shit, when niggas talk about certain things. But Adam gets a free pass. Yo, Adam gets a free pass, bro, to say cuz and all this other shit, bro. This nigga, yo, Adam, you're going to get caught up in the RICO, champ. I just want to let you know, you're going to get caught up in the RICO. They're going to pin you as one of the big homies. This is facts. They're going to say that you are a part of one of these Crip gangs and that you feed them niggas money. As the big homie, you feed them money for whatever crimes that is going on, champ, that they probably know of. Real talk, bro. I had to up Blick on Cuh. It's crazy. That's crazy work. Y'all got Adam this comfortable. Y'all got a goddamn cream cheese New Hampshire resident that comfortable where he can talk like this. Yo, bro, all right.
okay, so what's the line that needs to be crossed here in order for the 22ster to up Blick on Cuh? Now, in my head, what I established almost immediately was like, if he punches me, I'm pulling out and I'm going to start shooting at him.
If he punches me, I'm going to pull out and start shooting at him. You've never had to do that before in your life. It's not as easy as you think. If King Pill punches you, 9 times out of 10, if you don't go to sleep, you're going to be dizzy. What if he hits you the wrong way? See, I looked up in California, they have stand your ground. It's a no retreat state. So if you're legal to carry the toast out there and somebody pushes you and you feel like they're shoving you around your establishment, you can up Blick on Cuh. Facts. You can up Blick. But you want to wait until somebody punches you. You giving too much chances with your life. You talking this, I got Blick on me, so you let the nigga push you around your establishment and you had the Blick on you is nasty work. I got Blick on me and you touch me, nigga, I'm pulling my shit out. Y'all niggas gotta go. One more shit, bro, nigga, this shit is up. It's up, straight up. If that's how you rolling. But you want to wait until he hits you, champ. Nigga, you not about that life, bro. You not about that life, bro. You wasn't about to up Blick on nobody, bro. You a cornball, bro. And you want a little bit of street credibility, bro. So because nothing happened, you can say I had Blick on me and all that. Everybody know I had Blick on me. Nigga, you might not have had the Blick on you, bro. Who knows? Who knows if you had the blick on you, champ? You're not about to use it. King Pill should have like, yo, bro, like, yo, see, man, listen, this is why I don't play well with others, bro. I'm cool. I'm cool, bro. I don't want to be exploited for $200, bro. I'm cool. That's crazy. What is he talking about?
Okay, that's what's going on in my head. Is like, that's the line that needs to be
ready to take it there with him.
Him just standing close to me is not enough for me to turn this into this kind of situation, right?
But he put his hands on you and he pushed you and he was following you around your establishment, threatening you, champ. That's grounds for booming. That's grounds for booming. But you do got to back him up first, champ. You would have had to back him up first. And if he would have walked towards you, then you could have boomed him, champ. Real talk. You would have had to pull out and you'd have had to back him down first because it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? You probably could have backed him down. I'd have backed him down if I'd have had that thing on me, bro. You're not going to do nothing, bro. You're not going to do nothing, bro. He should have body slammed you, champ. Belly to belly suplex. He should have put his sweaty belly on you, champ. On my soul. His sweaty belly and underarms is wrapped around you. And he should have belly to belly suplex your shit. On my soul. Nasty work.
But either way, like it ended so quickly, and his homies seemed like they were the ones that really like were more even tempered. And I mean, his homies really, and like Lush can probably attest to this because he actually went to the neighborhood, but basically like you could tell that they appreciate the fact that they're even at No Jumper, because let's be real, if you're from Pomona, it's an hour away, you're not really necessarily used to like going to places like No Jumper or whatever, and they're looking at King Pill like, okay, he's the dude that's kind of getting our foot in the door to kind of be doing more music stuff, more industry stuff, more internet stuff. And so I think in that moment, his boys are kind of viewing this like, oh, he's about to screw up all the motion that we've kind of got going at this.
So No Jumper's the only, listen, man. Sometimes you gotta watch shit from a different lens, man. You know what I'm saying? Just sometimes, bro. Cause when people talk, you gotta listen to what they saying. Adam believes that No Jumper is the only lane that y'all GB Bagels have. He just messed up the motion. Nigga, what motion? He got $200 from that shit and almost had to fight Hefe. What motion is that? He's getting all these people making videos about him, and he doesn't really have a YouTube page that's popping. What motion? He didn't have that. That shit is not motion, bro. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. It's niggas that's doing videos about No Jumper niggas that's getting more money than the niggas that they talking about at No Jumper. Because they have their own platforms and they're talking about people and they're generating views and they're getting all that bread, opposed to people that's just going to No Jumper and being on No Jumper for $200 with no real page. That's nasty work, bro.
At this point, in terms of the hood vlog, King Pill being in New York, keep in mind, yes, I did 2 interviews with King Pill. I was also in New York staying in the same hotel with him for like 3-4 days, right?
So you consider him a friend to a degree.
I felt like we had the kind of relationship that was actually legit. He's asking me for advice. He's asking me what I should do, what he should do in his career. He's asking me what, kind of moves he should make. He's telling me, yo, I'm thinking about moving back to the California area. I'm thinking about, if I move out there, do you think that we'll be able to consistently do content on No Jumper? And I'm telling them, like, yes, bro, like, I actually kind of believe in you. I think that you have potential maybe as a podcaster or whatever. Now, after the Tuesday show, I was very let down, and I was very much thinking, like, oh, I'm tweaking. Like, I'm crazy because he sucked yesterday. Like, he just didn't say shit. He was just sitting there quietly. It was terrible.
And that's why you threw the monkey wrench in the game, champ. It's all understandable, bro. If you watch it to understand, you're going to understand. So that's why you threw the monkey wrench in the game. Niggas was quiet. Niggas was being too friendly in here, champ. Y'all being too friendly. That's what Natalie Nunn does. Natalie Nunn does the same shit. Y'all too friendly, champ. Fight. Yeah. Yo. Diabolical, champ. He knows how to get them views, though, champ.
So I'm already kind of checking myself in my head of like, oh, yeah, that ain't going to work. Because he showed up like the worst version of himself possible. He wasn't funny. He wasn't charming. He wasn't interesting. It was just boring. And then he gets marked out by Aunt Hefe, quote-unquote marked out. Some people could view that as being not a mark out and actually more of just like a check-in. It was something.
A stern talking to.
It was a stern.
Well, who was he talking to? We gonna play the clip after this video because I want to look at this clip again. Maybe I'm missing something. Who did Aunt Hefe press? Who did he herb up? Who did he mark out, champ? Who? I'm confused.
Talking to, for sure. Anyway, the crazy thing about it is that the thing that he decided to use to turn up on me was just so illogical in nature, because I've never had anybody expect that they were going to get paid like 5 minutes after the podcast ended. And when I tell them like, oh, it might take like an hour for him to get back to you, that you trip out like that and start damn near thinking about assaulting me. Like that to me was just so mind blowing.
Nah, it's like, yo, bro, like now, let's just say, right, what if King Pill wanted to make his content now? What if he wanted to treat you like for extra treated 607 out, right? What if he, you put him in a crazy situation, now he wanted to try to put you in a little crazy situation for the views, champ? What if he was like, yo, you know what? I feel like I need to do something else. You know what I'm saying? What if, champ? One thing's for sure, two things for certain. You wasn't going to shoot nobody. On my soul, you wasn't going to boom nobody, champ.
And obviously, anybody with half a brain could probably figure out how I feel about this, which is that I now no longer fuck with King Pill in any way, shape, or form. I have to admit, Flacco has been in the group chat telling us over and over and over, this guy is a J-Cat. He's a piece of shit. He's a clout chaser. Really, I should have listened to 4 Extra too. Said he was a smoker. Said he was a weirdo. Here we are. 4 Extra, I may have been wrong. Flacco, I got to admit that you were right about a lot of stuff, and I hate that. I hate having to admit
Flacco being right.
Flacco being right is probably the worst thing that I could ever imagine. But that is, in fact, how this went down. And honestly, I think it was probably the first time that any rapper, person that we had on the podcast, etc., had ever tried to like do anything physical towards me.
Did somebody run down on you one time? You got ran down on, bro. I think they gun-butted you or something, bro. It was something nasty like that. I think I remember that, bro. I think Adam got ran down on. He got pushed out his chair and all that. I think I remember, champ.
In any kind of way, shape, or form. Now, when you watch the clip, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably going to rewatch this,
yeah,
you can't tell that King Pill really like wasn't doing anything until his boys got between him. You know? Like,
that's when he brought his camera in.
That's when his camera comes out, and that's when it becomes the kind of thing of like, oh, like, hold me back. I don't want to, oh yeah, hold me back. I'm going to do something to him. Like, he didn't have that energy. He was just kind of standing close to me until his homies start jumping in between him, and then all of a sudden, he's Hulk.
And you was quiet that whole time, and now all of a sudden, you a nigga that's trying to be like, he's ass. He pushed you, he said what he said to you, and everything you saying right now, you didn't say to him while you was standing there, bro. Why you trying to act tough for your mans in the middle? Go ahead, move, touch me, bro. I'm gonna boom you right here. Go ahead and touch me. I'm gonna boom you right here, bro. I'm gonna give you the option. Touch me, and I'm gonna boom you. I got Blicky on me, champ. Why you ain't do that? You played it smart, and then after niggas leave, you'll talk again on my show.
Kogan. Now, I guess I'll turn it to Donnie and Lush, who are both there. What was this like for you, witnessing this insane?
What was it like for you?
Well, first of all,
Was it a
shouts to the
hurricane?
dudes from 4, 5, 6 that were there because I really feel like they recognized very quickly what time it was and the fact that they it could have been a different dynamic if they would have just backed his play. You know what I mean? There's other people like a 4 Extras, for example. I feel like if 4 Extras friends saw him getting mad, I don't know if they would want to come. They might be like, we're all tripping now.
You kind of got the vibe that this was not the first time that this ever happened, that they're sort of used to having to calm him down, and that when he is in that situation that they know that he's kind of a volatile person. And I think
90% of your staff is volatile, sir. 90% of your staff is volatile, sir. I'm not gonna lie to you, champ. You should know the type of people that you're employing. Niggas come on there talking crazy about everybody. You think they're not gonna act crazy towards you at some point?
I think a lot of people in that moment probably realize, like, oh, he's doing this to overcompensate for the mark out that just happened on camera. Because the whole time when they're reading the chat and they're seeing everybody say he's getting marked out, and then also you could see that Pill's phone kept lighting up over and over and over. Pill just texted me, I was high, SMH, face palm emoji. Who gets high? Who smokes a bunch of weed and then turns into like somebody who wants to fight the boss man who's giving you opportunity?
Well, that's the craziest thing is shrooms typically make people. It's a terrible drug for like gang members to take because it makes you very docile.
Yeah. And you saw that when Ant was saying that shit to him, is that when you're on shrooms, that is the worst situation to be in to film a wrestling promo, because it's fucking with your ego and your sense of self, and you're very much like a little ball of jelly and you don't really know how to react.
If Ant came at me like that when I'm on shrooms, I'd be apologizing for 5 hours straight, bro.
That's because you soft. If Ant came at me like that and I asked him who he talking to and he say I'm talking to that man, then I'm going to feel like Ant Hefe is soft in that moment. That's how I'm going to feel like in that moment. I'm going to feel like you saw. Oh, all right, cool. As long as you're not talking to me, bro. That's all, champ. And we going to look at that situation again, bro, because I think niggas is bugging, bro. On my soul. Yo, B-Joe, bro. B-Joe Cassell. Streamlabs is a goddamn bot. It's a bot. I think you said nigga or something like that. So it cleaned that up, bro. It's a bot, bro. You don't gotta argue with the bot, bro. It just don't like curse words. That's all, bro. That's all. It's just a bot. I'm about to remove that shit too because it really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But that's a bot, bro. That's a bot. Nasty work. Shrooms make you see the truth. Facts. Facts they do. I don't know about what this nigga's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. Shrooms will make me talk to you for goddamn hours, champ. On my soul.
Like they'd have to escort me out because I'd be like, I would feel so shattered. You know what I mean? You're like,
he keeps wanting to blame it on shrooms. This is like the 3rd time he's blamed a mishap on shrooms, right?
Yeah, the shrooms thing is
shrooms alone then, dude.
Like, if it's having this adverse of an effect. But I do think you were on point earlier when you said that the other dudes realized the opportunity, because like those guys be rapping, they have clothing brands, they have a bunch of stuff, and that's
now we got to make them.
And Adam don't never come on there and let them niggas promote their brand or their clothing brand and none of that. Or do they just not take the opportunity to? If I got a clothing brand and I go up there to No Jumper, that's probably what I'll be wearing. A big ass shirt with my name on it or some shit, bro. Real talk. Do they not take the opportunity or does Adam not do enough to sort of promote what they got going on, champ?
Them famous.
Well, yeah, they're talented kids out there. And the thing is, you know, there's not like a Nipsey from that hood. There's not a, you know what I mean? Like there's not.
They got King Pill. That's the closest they got.
There's not like YG. There's not like a legendary rapper that's made. They don't have a representation to that degree. They have a lot of like well-respected dudes for sure, but this was like their, shot.
Everybody's trying to get their foot in the door, and I think they all kind of, regardless of what they might.
TD Midas says probably both. Adam probably wouldn't let them, and they don't know to even promote themselves. That's nasty work, bro. That's nasty work, bro. I hardly hear none of them promote their Instagram or none of that. Yo, follow me on Insta, nigga, every episode. I probably have me a damn t-shirt with just my Instagram name on that shit, like tough_Stino, like on the back, champion on YouTube. Like, it's something. It's probably tacky, but a lot of eyes would see it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of eyes would see it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But they don't do that. Scotty says no jumper is like the hangout you go to before you go home and eat dinner because mommy made spaghetti. God damn, champ. It's nasty work.
Might have thought of King Pill. I think that they were also kind of feeling like, oh, okay, this is somebody who's kind of kicking in our door and making it more of a thing. And it's like kind of opening doors for us. And so even if we think he's maybe not the coolest guy on earth, he's somebody that we could, use to help get more into the game.
But before me and Johnny give our exact accounts, I do want to ask you this because a lot of people, like, this is like the narrative that's being pushed, like, against you. Do you feel like it was kind of instigatory, you even asking that question? Do you think that was not a good question to ask?
Champ.
I'm going to be real. King Pill had V1 of his song publicly available. It's got like 100,000 views or whatever. And then he puts out the remix of the song. And the words are different. The gang disses have been removed. To me, that's notable. That's the kind of thing that we would obviously talk about on a podcast. Now,
yeah, with him by himself, I could see that. If he was on there by himself and you asked him why did he change the lyrics to the song because he said a disrespectful word about the trays, then you could probably do that if he's by himself. But because Aunt Hefe was sitting right there and you asked him that in front of Aunt Hefe, yes, it was instigating. That's exactly what it was. Oh, I feel like because he changed, that's a question that we would normally ask. Not in front of the nigga that could be offended by what he said. If he changed the lyrics, that obviously mean he didn't want to offend nobody. Right? But you brought it up because you know that was offensive. It just makes sense, champ.
Now, I already knew the reason why he took it out, which was that, if Bompton G-Uno is going to be on the song, then he doesn't want Bompton G-Uno to be on a song where he's dissing people that would potentially start issues from Bompton G-Uno. Hit a J3 laid it out for us super, super logical when we were all together.
Yeah.
So I thought it was totally logical. I just wanted to hear King Pill explain it, I didn't think that Aunt Hefe was going to turn up like that because I actually knew already that they had previously had a conversation about it, which was why I was so surprised that Aunt Hefe came with that level of aggression. Now, a lot of people tend to ascribe malice to things that are actually the product of just ignorance. So I do have to kind of say that my idea was not, oh, let's say this thing that's going to heat shit up between Aunt Hefe and him. It was just literally that was not written down on the list of topics. It just popped into my head and I just said it. And
because you're a mastermind of goddamn controlled chaos. You're a mastermind of instigation, champ. Straight up. Nasty work. You knew that was disrespectful towards Aunt Hefe because you said Aunt. I almost don't want to tell you what he said because you was about to say the word. And you knew that it was disrespectful, and that's why you brought it up, champ.
And as I said it, I kind of realized okay, there's like a weird overlap here because one of the people that song might have offended is actually in the room.
That's why you brought it up.
That being said, was it intentional? Did I know that was going to happen? I mean, I don't have that level of foresight. I've actually never really seen
this guy is crazy. Big Cuzzle says, Stino, you think King Pill got the best flows or the best bars from Cali? Hell no. Hell no. I like my son Damo Genesis. I don't know if he put any new music out, but Damo Genesis is nice. I rocked with Damo Genesis and them niggas, bro. On my soul. I rock with Nipsey heavy. Mozzie is nice. That's really about it though, champ. On my soul. That's really about it.
That level of aggression or anything even close from Hefe.
And you know, it's so funny because I keep telling people like that's one of the most like intense moments I've ever seen face to face in a podcast that I've been on. People are like, it didn't look that crazy, but I guess the energy didn't fully translate.
It didn't fully translate on camera. I mean, you could look at Hefe's face and see that he was on bullshit. Like he was looking at that nigga like serious. I think from watching it, I feel like King Pill felt the way that you lined him up for that, because even he was like, see, I knew he was gonna mention it up. So I believe that's why that energy was redirected towards you, because he really wanted to do that to Hefe. But I guess when he got out there, he just flipped it on you. Hold on, this Wack calling me right now.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yo,
and Hefe didn't really give him the opportunity to, bro. And we gonna watch that next, bro. I'm not gonna lie, cause I know I'm not bugging. Salute to Darius Brown for the subscribe. Y'all make sure if y'all not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so you can comment in the chat. On my soul.
Oh.
Cam I Am says Adam will always act like he made a mistake by starting Ish, but he been making the same mistake for years. Nah, facts. My eyes is blurry as hell, champ. Nah, facts though. Facts. It's if you keep making the same mistake, they say that's insanity, and you know what you're doing, champ. It's impossible to keep making the same mistake for years. It's literally impossible. You have to at some point understand what you're doing.
Yo, we live. We live.
Why everybody calls me talking about nigga trying to say something to Adam?
You didn't see the video?
Nobody called you and said nobody trying to do something to Adam. You are not Adam's savior, champ. Now you're calling in. You see them live. You know that they doing their content and you calling in, champ. Who tried to do something to Adam, boss? Who tried to do something to boss? Oh my soul, this nigga goddamn Samuel Jackson and fucking the Django, champ.
Video, he tried to fight me last night.
He tried to fight me.
Who did?
King Pill.
King Pill.
Nah, that's some busted shit, nigga. You should have got down with Ed. Nigga, Ed checked you. See, check this out. And look, Adam is gonna be who the fuck Adam is, right? Listen.
Now, in this video that I got that we gonna watch in just a little minute, Wack 100 says Ed didn't really press King Pill. So which one is it? Did he press King Pill or did he not press him? Did he check him or did he not check him? Did he get marked out or did he not get marked out, champ? Still Goku says, nah, Pill wasn't in the ring, in the wrong. I don't think he was in the wrong neither, and nor do I think he got marked out, champ. I don't think he got marked out. I think Hefe is passive aggressive, but we're gonna get to that.
Adam gonna instigate. He gonna do every with it. Listen, if you feed
Look at
into
Adam's
it,
face.
that's
Look
on
at
your
his face.
ass, right? Lush, now Lush the one, he be antagonizing, but Lush ain't Adam. Lush gonna end up getting shocked out, respectfully. I see it coming.
YouTube Premium is ad-free
champ.
YouTube.
They want me to buy my YouTube Premium back, and I might have to buy it back, champ. I know I've been saying that, but goddamn, I might have to, champ. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you feel like I did in that instance?
I'm
I saw
telling
your
you as a
post, Wack.
brother, and you know I fuck with you.
No, I fuck
If
with you
you
too,
don't
but like,
love when the clothes
but what did I do, Wack?
Yeah,
what the
what
fuck?
did Lush do?
This is
Let me tell you the
Lush,
last
you
2
always
things you
do
did.
something, Lush.
That shit you played with that little kid, playing with that body-o, see, you certain shit you know Lush to stay away from. When you start to, I'm going to be real, you are not Adam. Shit that Adam could get away with, you can't. You did some shit to me, but out of respect to Adam, I ain't gonna sock you out. On Paul Rue, you said some shit.
What did I say?
You're welcome.
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
thanks.
tell you, listen to me, because I thought about it.
Salute to my son Ice Doggy Dog for the super chat. He says Wack be showing him the gun line for his boss. That's gonna be the thumbnail for this segment. Watch the gun line, boss, on my soul. Nasty work. Nasty work.
I thought about it last night till 3 in the morning. I'm telling you this, and I'm saying this so I can make sure I refrain from reacting, right? Bro, Adam and my woman have a relationship. Adam shares her shit, posts her shit. They are friends. I understand Adam and my woman's relationship like Adam understands me and Leonard's relationship. It's very respectful. Adam knows.
Look at Adam's face, bro. Wack, you sound dumb. Adam, listen, Adam is not your friend like that, bro. Adam can make sex jokes about your shorty because you allow him to. That's it, bro. Adam don't care about you or your shorty, bro. Look at my son.
I understand Adam.
Look at Adam's face.
And my woman's relationship.
Look at Adam's
Adam
face.
understands me and Leonard's relationship. It's very respectful.
Huh?
Adam knows this shit. Adam just don't be saying shit because he violating Wack. Adam know that we got that understanding. It's cool, but you.
So it's cool for him to sex play your wife. As long as y'all get in the bag together, or as long as he got a little bag for you and he give you a little clout and platform, he can sex play your wife. Okay, champ. Okay, champ.
When you say you fantasizing about my woman, man, I will beat your ass.
I did not say it like that, Wack.
How does he know that you do that?
I did not. That is not what I said, Wack. That is not what I said.
You can't do what everybody do. So when Adam ran his play,
bro, you can't let nobody publicly sex play your wife because other people is going to do the same thing. So you're going to be arguing with a bunch of people that's going to do the same thing Adam is doing. Adam is showing that y'all are loose enough that he can sex play your wife. He can put up a video saying she's at Plug Talk and have her bent over the couch and all that. I synced it, champ. You only want to beef with a nigga that you know that you can beat up, bro. That shit corny, bro. Your wife, yo, bro, listen, I violate, bro. Oh, my soul. I violate, bro. Yo, Lush, champ. You got to start violating, bro. Stop. Like, Lush, you be talking crazy to certain people, but then certain people, nigga, you be letting them scream on you, champ. You soft. I'm going to let Adam do it. Adam can talk about my wife's bosoms and buttocks and all that, champ. But you can't do it. All right, what? Bro, you sound crazy. You nigga can't nobody sex play nothing. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
right? Boom, King Pill knew it was coming.
Yo,
said,
Wack,
right? Everybody knew it was coming.
Wack, Lush did say that every week he goes through approximately one bottle of Jergens thinking about R&B.
He stopped the whole conversation to once again sex play your wife, champ. You're mad about this, right? Cool. Let me tell you what Lush does with a bottle of Jergens in an R&B picture, champ. Oh, how fast does that bottle of Jergens lotion disappear, champ? He stopped the whole goddamn motion.
Listen, I heard what you said. And look, I was gonna sock you in.
Jergens,
I was gonna get away with it. You know why? You know why I was gonna get away with it? Because Adam know I want to sock out a dude they doing business with over his. He know how I am about that shit, right? He know. So he'd have got mad a little bit, but he'd be like, "Lush, you playing because you ain't got that type of working relationship with R&B. You don't."
I fucks with R&B, bro.
But what I'm saying is, bro.
Lush, you do think you too cool, bro. Just understand that niggas ain't that cool with you, bro. Just take it for what it is, though, bro. Just understand that, you know what I'm saying? They are selective politicking, and you're not one of the dudes that can do that, champ. So just move along accordingly, champ. That's all. You don't need to play in all the reindeer games. They games is nasty anyway. You don't want to sex play nobody's wife and girl, bro. That's nasty work.
Oh, it was a lot, and I got to speak on it because and Hefe said something that was very untrue too. And Hefe is coming up there to pod. He know when he's sitting out with any blood or anything from the opposite side that at some point in their life they didn't diss him, diss the C, just whatever, right? He know that. We all know that, right? But when he said, Alpha made Trey gangster, you didn't diss my hood. When a nigga dissed to Trey, he dissed it from the bottom to the top. Ain't no community diss. Community diss, if he would have just said, he'd have dissed that hood, right? But then Hefe is coming up there with a clear mind to pod. Now, this other dude who been playing super Damu, when Ed got at him, ain't no checking of nothing from the opposing side without it getting going to a squabble. There can't no crip tell me, hey, nigga, what you say? And I know I said something. I know I said something dissing him. It's on.
So, Wack, do you think that this is going to seriously... Wack, is this...
Ed was just trying to conduct business, but I got to correct you. He absolutely did this.
Right, so, Wack...
Yeah, y'all niggas be trying to save niggas that y'all like, bro. This is what I mean. This is why nobody likes me. Nobody likes me. But that's okay, because I don't like y'all anyway. On my soul. F all of y'all. I don't selective politic, bro. I don't. I don't like any of yous. So, he dissed Ant, but Ant did the correct thing. Ant did not do the correct thing, champ.
Question, is this going to impact how King Pill is viewed or respected in the streets?
Nigga, but hold on, R&B. Who called me an hour ago flipping out?
This nigga always asking shorty.
Want to come to No Jumper. What they say? Oh. King Pill homies is calling me. Tom.
How you ask R&B who just called me and she don't know, so you gotta give the answer, bro? That's nasty work. Yo, who just called me? Yeah, you don't know. Yeah. King Pill homies. Like, bro, shut up, bro. Who cares?
Mom, 4-5, I don't know how they got my number. I had to tell them, you can't trip on Ant because Ant didn't diss Pomona. 4, 5, 6,
oh, they trying to wild out.
The nigga that dissed the Trey. So all that trying to turn the aggression on Ant.
Ant wasn't even talking to Pill. Bro, we about to watch it again. We're going to watch it again. Cause we watched it last night. We gonna watch the situation again.
Ain't with none of that. I fuck with Ant. He ain't diss nobody, right? And not to say Ant ducking no smoke. He a respectable nigga from respectable hood. But
isn't that the way he's supposed to say it though? He said like you ain't dissing my hood, like you wasn't doing that.
Nah,
like that's a.
He didn't say you ain't dissing my hood. He said he ain't dissing my hood. And he said, yo, who said somebody was dissing your hood? He said, bro, you ain't hear what I just said? I said he ain't dissing my hood. Like, he was talking to him, but not talking to him, bro. I promise y'all. We gonna watch it again.
Yeah, right there.
Okay,
and that's like
me saying, look, that's just like me saying, because 607 said what he said to Munchie, the S word, well, I'm from Paul Rue, he ain't diss me. No, that nigga dissed everything part of that flag.
No, the way I interpreted it was that Ant knew what time it was, but he was letting him.
Bro, you can't interpret nothing because you're not from, nigga, you not that, bro. So you can't interpret nothing, nigga. You not that. You just now trying to catch fades at 40-something years old. Chris Gunn said Pill basically told Ant to put an address on it. Exactly, champ. Exactly, champ. This is what I said yesterday. This is what I said yesterday, bro. He didn't put an address. It was passive aggressive. Passive aggressive Ant, bro. It was nasty work. He didn't put no address on it, bro.
And if King Peel would have been another homie, right? They would have been squabbling right here in the thing.
No, if Ant would have said, I'm talking to you, then they probably would have been squabbling. But he didn't do that.
Yeah.
Now, why King Peel blame you? I don't know, because King Peel, you the one put the diss in the song. You the one want to publicize it. You the one took it out. You did that work. You didn't have to do that.
But he was tripping on money. Like really, that's why he probably was upset. But he came in Wack. He came in with weird energy. Dude was on shrooms.
I already told
He was
Adam.
talking shit about the topics.
My brother. Listen, that's my brother. I love him to death. I'm ride with him, right or wrong.
Every time you say you love Adam, Wack 100, every time you say that, Adam never says I love you too, son. Never. Never. Every time you say you love Adam to death, Adam never says likewise.
No, I love what he did with No Jumper. That's his platform. I'm only there to help him maintain, sustain, and build it. That's it, right? I stay in my place, right? The pecker on the business, and he the boss of that building. But I keep telling Adam, we giving these nobodies.
I stay in my place as well.
And they start to think they bigger than the program. That dude is only who he is.
I stay in my place. I don't never bite the hand that feeds me. I know that Adam runs this thing that's going on here. I never bite the hand that feeds me. But some of these other guys, we got to get rid of it. Yo, Wack 100, like, he reminds me of somebody that is cool with management at your job, and nigga tell on you every time you slacking off at work. Like, every time you just chilling in the break room and you taking too long, this nigga telling on you. On my soul. That's Wack 100, bro. He trying to get cool with management. This nigga just stole somebody's lunch out the refrigerator. This nigga telling on you, champ. On my soul. It was him that took everybody lunches out the fridge. Nigga telling.
Because Adam took that New York trip and let him sit down at a time to where he really didn't earn it, because there's nothing to it but him acting like a J-Cat. I get it, it's content, but Adam's going to start to see that some of these cats, they letting it get. I did it with Loose Cannon. Loose Cannon really thinks he did it. The world didn't know who he was until I presented him to the world.
I kind of feel like King Pill is the loose cannon of the Red Rag at this point.
There you go, bro.
They need to do a boxing match. Anyway, I gotta go do plug talk. I'm sorry. I wish I could like break this situation down in even more detail. But shout out to everybody here. Delise, lovely to see you.
Hi, Adam.
All right, appreciate you guys.
I'm gonna tell you what else I didn't like. That y'all wanted to elaborate on 4 extras, and you let this outside dude to the building shit on it.
Oh, Munchie?
Nah. King Pill.
Wait,
Soon as y'all tried, he like, man, we don't want to talk. That shit boring. We don't want to talk about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was just, but that's what I just said. Like he was already had weird energy from the.
But okay,
yeah,
if you're 4X or if you're King Pill and you're supposed to be funny, you're supposed to be like a guy who's good at cracking jokes or whatever, and you can't think of anything funny or interesting or any kind of conversation to say about a motherfucker that you're supposed to have beef with blowing his hand off, then you have officially failed as a podcaster. That is the easiest, lowest hanging fruit ever. If
who said that he's supposed to go after the low hanging fruit, bro? Pause. He did make a wise crack. He said something about the RoboCop arm and all that, just like I did. But I don't feel like it's needed to really be joking on a nigga like that. So 4 extras your mans, but you wanted King Pill to talk about the nigga blowing his arm off in a way that is negative. That's nasty work. He said the Fade God joke. Yeah. Like, the nigga said a couple of jokes, bro, about it, but at some point it does get boring. It's corny. I don't want to keep joking about this nigga arm, bro. It's actually nasty. Like,
AD, if T-Rail, if any of them suffers a serious life-altering energy, I'm going to be coming in here and podcasting like it's my last day on Earth. So if you can't summon a decent 10 minutes of podcasting out of that, then I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you. Anyway, I got to dip.
Dude is sitting back in the building like I'm watching him. Like, dude is laid back, kind of like, well, y'all need me here. He think niggas need it. So all you got to do is what you watch me do, turn the TV off. They be all right.
All right. Appreciate you guys. Much love.
All right, love.
All right, I'm going to hit you.
That nigga got a whole gallon of goddamn ginger root and tiger drink, nigga, whatever that shit is called, nigga. On my soul. This nigga about to go smack cheeks. Respectfully. Nasty work. Wack glaze Adam so he can be in the stratosphere of No Jumper, but yet think he is running something. Cause no. He doesn't think he's running anything. He wants us to think he's running shit over there. It's a difference. He knows, and Adam knows that he doesn't run anything over there. But he wants, if he keeps saying it, the people that champion him will believe that he's running shit over there. But he's not running nothing over there. Facts. I want to go to, what's this? Yeah, this it. I want to go to the situation, champ, right? Because I don't know if we watched it the wrong way. This is from SHOULDVE NASH, because I wanted to listen to some things that he was saying on there too. But I hope this is the whole part. It should be. Let's rewatch it and let's see, did Hefe press anybody, champ?
Nah. Let's. So
We
yeah.
don't gotta talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
Nah, come on, champ. Come on, where's that?
Be talking about him. So let's talk about this.
There we go.
You took the disses out of the slide remix.
I knew this nigga was gonna
Let's talk
bring this
about
shit
it.
up.
Hey, and Hefe, I don't even want to tell you.
Now, and Hefe already knows what disses he's talking about. I saw something else, another video that said that him and King Pill had talked about whatever situation before they even got on the podcast and shit. So Hefe know this is why he's not looking. He's looking directly at Adam. This is a nervous type behavior. He don't really want to look that way, champ. But he know what's going on before Adam even really saying it.
You took the,
mind you, he's not on no drink, right? So he should be more alert, champ, right?
disses out of the slide remix.
I knew this nigga was gonna
Let's
bring
talk
this
about
shit
it.
up.
Hey, and Hefe, I don't even want to
Look
tell
at
you one
Ant.
of the disses.
Bro, look at him, bro. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him, champ. I just want to analyze the video one more time, champ.
Took the disses
Look.
out of the slide.
He know what's
remix.
happening.
I knew this nigga was gonna
Let's
bring
talk
this
about
shit
it.
up.
Hey, and Hefe, I don't even want to tell you one of the disses that I was in the original slide first.
We ain't doing that.
Instigation.
Man, you knew he was gonna do it. I knew he was gonna do it.
But you took him out.
Yeah.
Now the reason why Munchie B said we ain't doing that one is because Adam, he feared that Adam was about to say the word tramps, champ. My apologies to anybody who that word offends. So Munchie B's like, we not doing that. We not doing that. Niggas already said the S word and all type, bro. Y'all niggas is bugging. Why is this content happening on No Jumper? I knew it was gonna happen when you have all different gangs there. Those words are gonna be said. Facts. Even though they trying their best not to say it, those words eventually are gonna be said, champ.
Yeah.
But there's multiple
yeah,
disses.
yeah.
It wasn't just that one.
I know.
There's a- yeah.
And his version of that word means something else.
Yeah, a lot of my shit that I was talking about was in my local community, you feel me? But yeah, shit, I took it out to reach a wider audience, you feel me? Just so motherfuckers to play it and be feel like they don't need to skip it, you feel me?
So did this all stem from the conversation that I saw you, like, Hit It J3 basically was saying that he didn't think it was a great idea for Bompton G Uno to be on a song that had disses in it that might affect his street situations. True.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's true, you feel me? I believe that was true, you feel me?
I'm just watching the Hefe
Yeah, some
effect.
shit like that. We was politicking about it, you feel me? It made sense. You know what I'm saying?
But you probably, when you recorded that, you probably weren't expecting it to be like what it became, huh? You didn't know that was going to be like your
Man, I was
rival.
just giving that shit to my audience, you feel me?
Check this out, though. We ain't gonna let that linger on. I'm from 83rd Street, bro. Like, and that's just the set, you feel me? Like, I know where he...
I'm from 83rd Street and that shit this the set. So right there, it looked like he was talking to him. We analyzing it. Right there, it looked like he was talking to King Pill, but then that's the only part to where it's like, yeah, he was really looking in son's face and talking to him. Know what I'm saying?
Be like your
Man, I
rival.
was just giving that shit to my audience, you feel
Check
me?
this out, though. We ain't gonna let that linger on. I'm from 83rd Street, bro. Like, and that's just the set, you feel me? Like, I
Is
know
he
where
looking
he
at
from
King
on the
Pill?
set, and
Then he said, I know where he from. So who is he talking to? Is he talking to King Pill? Is he looking at King Pill?
To my audience, you feel me?
Check this out, though. We ain't gonna let that linger on. I'm from 83rd Street, bro. Like, and that's this the set, you feel me? Like, I know where he from on the set.
He talking to
I
Lush.
don't play into the little fake politics. He ain't dissing A Trey on the set.
Yeah, bro, he's talking to Lush, bro. He's looking and talking to Lush. He's looking and he's talking to Lush. So he cut King Pill off to say this, but he's talking to Lush, champ.
Be like what it became, huh? You didn't know that was gonna be like your
Man, I was
rival.
just giving that shit to my audience, you feel
Check
me?
this out, though. We ain't gonna let that linger on. I'm from 83rd Street, bro.
Yeah, bro, he's looking at Lush.
This the set, you feel me? Like, I know where he from on the set, and I don't play into
I know where he from. He's talking about him, but not to him.
the little fake politics. He ain't dissing A Trey on the set. Period. I'm not barring no disrespect from no. Ain't never barred no disrespect from no. Period.
Who said
You know
somebody
what I'm saying?
disrespected you?
But
Talking directly to the person is King Pill, champ. He didn't say you ain't dissing 83rd. He said he ain't dissing 83rd. I'm not borrowing no disrespect from no dudes. And that, like, he's talking to the wall. He's talking to Lush. He sound tough, but he's talking to Lush. This is just facts. He said on the count of 3, zoom. Yo, why niggas want to look at Aunt Hefe eyes? All right, hold on, champ. Hold on, bro. I'm about to zoom this shit in real quick for y'all, champ. We about to look at my son and Hefe's pupils, champ. I hope that's good enough, is it? Champ, we can go a little bit more. We can go a little bit more, champ. Let's go. Yes, champ. That has to be just good enough, champ. You heard? Put an address on it. Facts, bro. Like, who is he talking to?
It to be like what it became, huh? You didn't know that was gonna be like your
Man,
rival.
I was just giving that shit to my audience, you feel
check
me?
this out, though. We ain't gonna let that linger on. I'm from 83rd Street, bro. Like, and that's this the set, you feel me? Like,
Yeah,
I
bro,
know
he's
where
looking
he
at
from
Lush.
on the set, and I don't play into the little fake politics. He ain't dissing A Trey on the set. Period. I'm not barring no disrespect from no. Ain't never barred no disrespect from no. Period.
Who said
You know
somebody
what I'm saying?
disrespected you?
But still, the topic coming up.
Yeah, that's
topic
what I
coming
thought.
up.
Now he's looking at him. You can see the white of his eyes. Now he's looking at King Pill once King Pill addressed him. But he was never once talking to King Pill before that. He was talking to Lush. All right?
Barring no disrespect from no. Ain't never barred no disrespect from no. Period.
Who said
You know what I'm
somebody
saying?
disrespected you?
But still, the topic coming up.
Yeah, that's
topic
what I
coming
tried
up
to-
about
I
the
tried- I
word,
tried
bro.
to read
I'm
in the-
talking to this man, bro.
Oh,
I'm talking
asking
to him because
though.
the topic lingering, bro.
Yo, what King Pill did was a soft press. He soft pressed him. He said, yeah, but I'm asking you, like, who said that niggas disrespected you?
Who said
You know what I'm
somebody
saying?
disrespected you?
But still, the topic coming up.
Yeah, that's
topic
what I
coming
tried
up
to-
about
I tried
the
to- I tried
word,
to-
bro.
I tried to read in
I'm
the-
talking to this man, bro.
Oh,
I'm
asking
talking to him because
though.
the topic lingering, bro.
I'm talking to him because the topic is lingering, bro. How is that a mark out?
That I'm disrespecting you?
Bro, you not hear what I'm saying?
Nah.
You said you from a community,
Right.
and you said where it's aimed at,
But it
and,
ain't this show said though.
and that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying though.
Okay, so
It
we
ain't
saying the
this-
same. Shit.
this
So
show
so
said.
yeah, so we saying the same. Shit.
Oh, okay, for
Oh,
sure,
yeah,
for sure,
We
yeah.
don't gotta talk about it anymore.
What was King Pill supposed to do? What was King Pill really supposed to do? So we got 2 soft pressed bagels. Yes, champ. Yes, we do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit more King Pill side. It is not because I don't like Aunt Hefe. I'm being honest. If y'all watched the reaction I dropped yesterday, when I first seen this shit, where he said, "Yeah, man, let me cut this off right now." I paused it. I said, "Yeah, Aunt, yeah." I was hype. I was like, "Yes, Aunt, bro. Stand up, son. Get right. Nigga disrespected the set. He said something he wasn't supposed to say, champ. It's just crazy how in a short period of time we see Munchie B, Aunt Hefe, and probably more people that I'm forgetting hear that word that they not supposed to hear, or be in a situation where somebody dissing they set or something like that, bro. This shit just is happening. Ant was talking to the topic that Laugh and Adam were pushing. That Lush and Adam was pushing. Facts. Ant was talking to Pill like his son. Bro, where? When? Am I bugging?
Talking to him because the topic lingering, bro. Period.
Who said somebody disrespected you?
But still, the topic coming up.
Yeah, that's what I tried to read in.
The topic coming up about the word, bro.
Talking to this man, bro.
I'm talking to this man, bro.
Because the topic lingering.
King Pill says, but I'm asking you. You talking to him, but I'm asking you. Who said somebody disrespected you? I don't know where the press is.
He ain't dissing A Trey on the set. Period. I'm not barring no disrespect from no. Ain't never barred no disrespect from no. Period.
Who said somebody disrespected you?
But still, the topic coming up.
Yeah, that's what I tried to read in.
I'm talking to this man, bro. I'm talking to him because the topic lingering, bro.
That I'm disrespecting you,
bro. You not hear what I'm saying?
Nah.
You said you from a community, right? And you said where it's aimed at.
But it ain't this show said though.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying though.
You heard his voice raise. See, you're the type of person that'll get intimidated. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to say nothing about you personally, but for real, like, bro, don't get intimidated just because niggas is raising their voice. He did not put no address on it. When the person that he's supposed to be yelling at, say who you talking to, and he say I'm talking to that man, bro. You could be yelling at whoever you yelling at. You yelling at him. You not yelling at me. You not yelling at me, nigga. You hear the mark out is crazy. You hear the mark out is crazy, bro. So who you talking to, bro? I'm talking to that man. Oh, all right. You can talk to that man then. But who said somebody was disrespecting you? Bro, I'm just saying it was the topic and then, all right, cool. That's it. Oh, so we saying the same thing? All right, cool. Yeah, all right. What?
Okay, so we saying the same shit. So we saying the same shit.
Okay, for sure,
for
sure,
We
yeah.
don't gotta talk about it anymore. Yeah. For sure.
Clarify. On, though.
Clarify. Bro was still looking at him.
And the same shit.
Okay, for sure, for sure, yeah.
We don't gotta talk about it anymore. Yeah. For sure.
Clarify. On, though.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Clarify.
Now, there are words in particular, I'm not going to say it because it's not an agreement. It's kind of like an understanding when you in an elevated mindset that cats just ain't going to diss other people's hoods online, and that's just what it is. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't know what happened, your man King Pill had put out a song that was real disrespectful towards a section of a part of LA. And if he was in that section, he wouldn't have said those words. I'm just going to be fair.
Ant turned his face when Pill was mugging him. Yeah, bro. Yeah, he did. Ant played it smart to me. Yeah. It's not very smart to put addresses on things you don't want to get beat up for. That is very smart. You're right. That's a very smart way to make people believe that you got tough, but you didn't really get tough. See, where I'm from, if a nigga asks you who you talking to and you yelling and they say, yo, who you talking to? And you say that man, you soft. That's just where I'm from. On my soul. Mike D says, Stino, you're not gonna let somebody hit you with that tone though, right? Hell nah. If I ask son who he talking to, and he say I'm talking to that man, I knew you wasn't talking to me like that. But that's just me. I already don't like son. So I know he wasn't talking to me like that. Straight. And I'd have sat back. You can continue to yell at Lush. Straight up. I know he wasn't talking to me like that. But once I say, yo, who you talking to, and you say that, man, you officially soft. And this whole reason why you yelling and who you yelling at, it don't even matter no more. Because the aggression that everybody's saying he had to King Pill, he didn't have. He's supposed to say anyone who dissing. Facts. Star Chizzy says, facts. If somebody asks me who you talking to, I might change it to them, even if you wasn't talking to them. Facts. Facts. Like you talk to, nigga, I'm talking to you now. I mean, that's just what it is. I don't know. Gotta hit him with that. Couldn't be me. Facts. I know you wasn't talking to me, but I just had to make sure, bro, because I know you wasn't talking to me like that, bro. I just had to clarify for the audience. He probably like, yo, so what you mean? Nigga, so what you mean? I wanted to box anyway. Champ. I wanted to get right anyway. What are we doing? He had aggression, but he ain't stamp it. Facts. He didn't. I'm talking to that man. All right.
Y'all want to know and hear what it sound like? Get ready to get your dance on, because it gets interesting.
Now, SHOULDVE NASH is also passive-aggressive. I'm gonna show y'all how passive-aggressive SHOULDVE is. Remember, I did the video that went crazy last month about SHOULDVE NASH, and this is what he said out of his own mouth, right? So he refuses to say Hefe's name, but he's also going to play this song that King Pill had edited out the T word. I'm not gonna keep saying the word, Chank. I don't want to disrespect nobody, right? But the T word. He's gonna play it and he's gonna dance to it. Because supposedly they're supposed to have beef with them or something like that, but this nigga don't really have beef. He just want to embody what it all is, champ. Let's watch.
My feet hurt patrolling. Go get the Corvette, nigga, reverse. Them tramps ain't a threat, nigga, we worse. Tramps.
Now, it's a gang of ways to take that. Y'all can say, hey, buddy on the couch, press pill. Y'all can say that. Y'all can be like, hey, he pressed him, you know what I'm saying?
Buddy on the couch. Buddy on the couch. Who is Buddy on the couch? Or you talk about Hefe? Oh, all right, champ.
He got on 10 toes and basically was like, there ain't no disrespect like that going on and everything like that. You can take that, and I could see that. Or you could take another route and say, Pill decided to, hey, nigga, I ain't talking about you. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't back down either. But let's be fair. Adam, I ain't gonna hold you. You giving the people what they want. That was messy as hell, bro. That was messy. That was, man.
Yeah, but this nigga's a bum ass YouTuber, bro. I understand the 60s and the gangsters have bad history and all that, bro. But this nigga's passive aggressive, bro. He do little slick shit like play the song that the nigga had cleaned up because he didn't want to be disrespectful no more. He want to play the original version to let people know that he, in fact, did this Aunt Hefe in a way. Oh, my soul.
That was messy. But Adam, also understand, bro, when you ain't doing your research on people, you barking up a couple of trees, bro. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. If dude on the couch would have went extra crazy, and would
dude on the couch is Aunt Hefe, passive aggressive man.
Just swung on cuz. If he getting checks from y'all establishments, Pill could actually sue. He can. Now, at the same time, Pill, hey, bruh, you said what you said. I don't know nothing about, you know, how y'all thugging go out there. Not saying that y'all ain't thugging or anything like that. So, you know, it is what it is. But I would ask this question to everybody in the room.
Ask the question.
Them people that he was dissing, are they up under that same car as the people? The mainstays? You see what I'm saying? The ones in LA, did they migrate and, you know, create them other sets?
I'm pretty sure you know the answer to that, Hefe. I'm pretty sure, just like other people said, that if you talk about one trade, you talk about them all, champ. I'm pretty sure that's the narrative that's going around, if I'm not mistaken, champ. I'm just a non-affiliate YouTuber, champ. But that's what I've been seeing. And I'm pretty sure that you know that. This is passive aggressiveness. You don't want to say what you really want to say, champ. I don't know if it's the dreads. It may smell like ammonia, champ. On my soul.
I want to call them offsets because that just, I never like that. Off-brand, offset, and everything like that. That's never, you know what I'm saying? No, just call them extensions. So is that what happened? Because technically that would be dissing. But I don't know, bro. And I'm going to keep it fair.
But I don't know, son. Nigga, you know. You know. I don't like this type of person. See, I watch content different. I don't like this type of person. If you don't like somebody, bro, say you don't like the person and listen, son really did diss him. If you talk about one, you talk about them all. He talked about him, and son saw for not pressing him harder. He was being passive aggressive. You can't say that because you wear V-necks that look like crew necks, champ. I couldn't even tell that was a V-neck until now, champ. I couldn't tell that was a V-neck tee, champ. Oh, my soul. God, conflab it. I'm about to start hitting niggas with the conflab it. Oh, my soul. I didn't know that was a V-neck, champ. Nasty work. Lowercase v. Yeah. Why do y'all be letting me do this on here, bro? Y'all allow yourself to come on here in certain fashions, champ. Certain fashions that I don't quite understand, but I'm pretty sure if I had a V-neck, champ, if I had a V-neck on, you would see a little bit of my chest a little bit, champ. You would see just like the little upper part of my clavicle, champ, or something like that, champ. God damn, champ. Yo, am I bugging? Am I wilding, champ? Yo! Regardless of what letter we call it, he will always have bacon neck. Oh my soul, bacon neck is the worst, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I hate bacon neck. His beard tucked in the shirt. Damn, champ.
There's a lot of growth shown in there. I don't know Buddy on the Couch. Never heard of him. Not in no disrespectful manner. He can say I never heard of CEDDY NASH either. My goal is never to be heard of.
I don't know Buddy on the Couch. I never heard of him. You made a whole video saying you was going to take his page away. You're not talking about Lush. You're not talking about Adam. It was only one other guy on the couch. It's only one other guy. Hold on, champ. Who the fuck was on the couch, champ? Cause this nigga's wildin', bro. Who was on the couch, bro? Adam, Lush, Munchie B. Come on, champ. What we talk about? I never heard of him. Like, bro, this guy is weird, bro.
Of and anything like that, because the more bigger you get your name, the more for jail you headed. So there's that. But nobody lost in that situation. Everybody gonna spend it how they want to spend it. But
my son sound like he got to sneeze, bro. On my soul. My son sound like he got to sneeze a little bit. He got allergies or something. My son said, why his jaw shaped like that? His jaw. Crazy word. Crazy word. I don't know, bro. That's the first sign of pregnancy, champ. That's the first sign of you carrying a baby, champ. And Hefe ain't streamed today, bro. I'm about to look at everybody page and see who just dropped something before the stream is over. Nasty word.
I don't want to say my concern, but my mind is going to say somebody going to feel some type of way. And then we're going to be back to the, hey, let's fight for money. That's never going to happen.
Like you did with your boy Stino, champ. I still got the messages. When you tried to say you need $30,000 up front to fight Stino, you said that. You sent those messages. You said 30,000. That's what you call ducking the fade. I don't care how tall you are. That's what's called ducking the fade. You hope I never get 100,000, 200, 300,000 subs. You hope that. You hope that, champ. But when I do, you're going to be begging for the goddamn fight, champ. On my soul. And I'm not even going to be worried about you, champ, at that point. The dude call outs from Brooklyn did an expose video on SEDDY a year or two back and said he tried shutting his channel down. Call outs was talking to his yo, bro, listen, man. A lot of these dudes, bro. I'm never going to see, but that's something that I wouldn't do neither. Like, I would never talk to son X or nothing like that, bro. I got kids and a shorty and all that, bro. Nigga, I've been with my shorty for 8 years. Nigga, I'm not about to be calling nobody shorty to make them mad and all that. I don't do that type of content. The most I'm gonna do is roast you. Now, if you can't take the roasting, then that's something that you got to deal with, champ. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's soft if you can't at least just take the roasting, champ. Facts. Nasty word. The rickiest of rocks ain't respond to dude neither. We covered that last night. My son the rickiest called the nigga and gave him advice, and Young Hawk dropped the apology video apologizing to the rickiest of rocks, champ. On my soul. He apologized to the rickiest of rocks, champ.
So it is what it is. Is that Pill's last freaking, I don't want to say performance, but is that his last showing on a show and all that? It should be. And I'm going to tell you why, bro. At a certain point in time, you had to control everything. You had to control the room. You had to control your image. You had to do all of these things because in this YouTube space and place, you have to have an aura about you that essentially transcends.
Has anybody ever seen SEDDY Nash YouTube plat? Let me know, champ.
Everything.
I'm about to start checking to see if niggas.
And I just find it interesting how, Adam, you turned it up and then you try to turn it down. Nah, bro, go full throttle. Egg it on. Egg it on. Do your thing, bro. So, hey, in the words of Flacco, this might start a gang war. Man. But honestly, ain't nothing finna happen from this. Somebody gonna feel like their ego got bruised, and then it's gonna lead to back and forth and spit boxing online and all that crap, and ultimately nothing's gonna happen. Because if I'm Pill, I'm saying, you knew I said that word, and all you had to do is say, "Oh, you ain't diss nobody over here from my side," but them supposed to be y'all homies, so I did. And
so stand on that, SHOULDVE. God damn, stop being passive aggressive. I don't know if that's dissing or not, you know. But in the same video, he did diss you. Like, bro, come on, nigga. You wasted 15 minutes just talking bullshit.
And basically, I told you what it is. Really wouldn't fly. Or, you know, if you heard that word, you're supposed to get on my top immediately. It really ain't gonna work, but if you got fans, they'll take that. Buddy on the couch, all they gotta do is say, yeah, hey, homie, yeah, we on everything moving, nigga. We on everything moving, nigga. So, yeah, I checked him. There's no win-win in this situation. I don't think nobody lost in this situation. I do think it was messy the way that they did it, though, because it's a dude turns up on Pill over dissing his hood and a song. And that's actually not what happened. What actually happened was he got some clarity, like, you using that word, but, you know, that's meant towards other individuals. Y'all on some malarkey, bro. And it ain't y'all and nobody on that couch except for Adam. That just being fair, but hey, do y'all thing.
We watching SEDDY NASH be passive aggressive. We watched Hefe be passive aggressive. We've watched Adam be passive aggressive. We watched King Pill be passive aggressive. And now we just finished watching Cedric of all Nashes, the SEDDYist of Nashes, champ, being passive aggressive. Is this the Cali YouTuber way? You're being passive aggressive, champ. You're not being aggressive. Y'all are waiting until you're not around the person to talk tough at them. Y'all are saying things without speaking directly to the person for extra and SEDDY NASH, and you're talking very, very soft while trying to check somebody in King Pill. These are all passive aggressive traits that we've just went over. Thank you for coming to my masterclass, champ. On my soul. Salute to y'all for taking part, champ, in the goddamn masterclass, champ. What the fuck is my applause, champ? God damn it. Here we go, champ. All right, champ. Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. And now if you have any questions, I'll be I'll be more than happy to answer some questions, champ. Yo. Y'all bear witness to super watered down gang banging. For a fact. As a matter of fact, let me see, before we get to the questions and shit, if y'all got any questions or y'all just want to say something or whatever, let's see what else is popping real quick. Did anybody drop anything so far, champ? This nigga Brandon is live right now.
Yeah, you was right though. Like, it's places that you get paid instantly. Like, they got like what's they called, staffing companies and stuff like that, where you go to, you sign.
Express how much you need your money in a peaceful manner. But what I know for a fact is that Adam does not handle the pay at No Jumper. He does not handle the dispensation of compensation. He doesn't handle that. Josh handles that. The person who I just called and they didn't pick up the phone, he handles that. Right? It ain't something that takes an hour or even 5 minutes.
Yeah, this nigga's a cornball. I can't watch that nigga's whatchamacallit, ODM Slim.
Straight up. That is very disrespectful, Adam.
My son don't never, this nigga like he never take a bath, bro. Can't watch that nigga either. Who else, champ? Who else?
Step into Wick's.
My son, the toothless one. Active Chucks. The fucking snaggletooth one.
Fast tracked into becoming a police officer.
My snaggletooth mate.
Let me just delete that.
My son Active Chuck's arch nemesis is a goddamn corn on the cob, champ. Oh my soul. It's a corn on the fucking cob, champ. Let me see. Who else? Nobody, champ. Yeah, man, this shit dry, champ. Let me see my son Aunt Pepe, champ. My son Hefe. Did Rich Trapper react? Nigga, I don't watch that nigga, bro. Oh, my son. Uh-oh.
I hope none of these dudes is not out here because...
Half effect.
Bills to get you. I just blew 100K.
No, you didn't. Nigga, you ain't blow 100K, nigga. That tight ass goddamn sweater neck on, champ. It's a nasty sweater neck right here. This is a nasty Adidas shirt, champ. Fiend Pill. You gotta slide first. Then figure if you're entertaining or street. Clown on the play. Champ, the passive aggressiveness continues, champ. The passive aggressiveness continues, champ. Why you got your shirt? Why you got your shirt zipped all the way up to the top? Like you trying to, bro, what we doing, champ? You look crazy. You look crazy right now, bro. You look like that's the only shirt that you had with a collar to wear to court or some shit like that, champ. Well, if I zip it up, at least it'll look like a collar shirt. Nasty ass. Got a gang of laundry in your background, champ. He's mad though. I guess he's seen what everybody been saying, champ. But you waited, champ. I'm talking to him. Now you talking to King Pill. Champ. Well, we're going to see what he says, champ. We're going to see what he says. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's go.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy Young Aunt Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people?
Nigga, what's the good old deal with that shirt, bro? I'm not gonna lie, bro. That shit crazy, bro. It's like, are you supposed to play golf in that shit? I think that's like an athletic golfing shirt. That's like an athletic golfing shirt. Like you supposed to be able to play golf but still attend a business meeting. Oh my soul.
It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe. And I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topic is Fiend Pill. And I know y'all been waiting for this.
We've been waiting, champ.
And you know what? Y'all wasn't going to even get this. Because I wasn't going to even entertain this goofiness. But since people want to be goofy and hop out there and act tough, speak tough, and continue to not make no sense, we about to get right on into it. Let's go. So yeah.
When did he act tough though? I'm confused. If he acted tough, why y'all niggas ain't scrap? I don't understand. You was talking to Lush
yesterday, right? Y'all already know. I'm hosting No Jumper. I see the flyer come out. I look at the flyer. I'm like, man, hold on. What do they doing got this man coming up here hosting with us? However, that's not my place of business. Adam can do whatever Adam 22.
Yes, Adam 22 can do whatever he wants to do to put you in a trick bag. You're right. That's not your... That is your place of business because you just don't own the spot, but you do there, you on some business shit. However, you're allowing Adam to control the situation if you know there's some goofy shit going on. He's putting you in a trip bag, but you don't care because you only care about what the check say. I'm going to get paid in 2 weeks. So let me go ahead and do this. It's the only job I've ever had in my life. Oh my soul.
Wants to do. That's his place of business. No jumper. So I could have been a sucker. I could have been somebody who what people would consider as duck and wreck, or not go up there and came with some excuse, because I did have a video shoot for yesterday that I had to cancel and get my cancellation feedback, and then go up there to No Jumper. On my way to No Jumper,
Give a cancellation fee back is crazy. No. You had to pay a cancellation fee, champ. You don't give a cancellation fee back and you cancel. That's not how that works, but I'll let you continue.
the car tire catch on flat on Slauson and Crenshaw at the mobiles. So now we got to pull to this mobile gas station, and the only thing on my mind, like, damn, I hope none of these dudes is not out here, because I would hate for it to have to be some type of friction, because some dudes feel that you over here and you don't belong over here, or you playing in their hood. Y'all know how I go.
Yeah, you in the wrong hood, champ.
We go to the tire shop, we get our tire.
You only tough in your hood, champ. That's how that go. And I understand that. Well, let's continue.
We go on our way to No Jumper. Tire catches flat again while we on the freeway. We got to get off the freeway, stop at a gas station, get some more air in the tire, and then continue to No Jumper to the streets.
You're a fucking idiot. Why didn't you go to a tire shop and get a plug for your tire? If you keep filling it up with air and it keeps going flat, that means you have a nail in your tire or something. If it's going out slow, that means the nail is probably still in there. If the tire is going straight back down, that means that goddamn pin is out. But this is how not smart we are, champ. Nigga said I kept losing air in the tire, so you stopped how many times, champ? It's crazy, right? Straight to the goddamn tire shop, champ.
So I got to No Jumper about 30 minutes late yesterday. Whole time me coming up, I was always told that when you summon, you must go. Now, we ain't just talking about you knowing that you about to go commit suicide. Now, anybody's a dummy if you just going somewhere knowing that you about to commit suicide if it's not for the right cause. And it ain't too many right causes. We can narrow down what the right cause that will make you go commit suicide or put you in a situation where you will have to be unalived over something.
Nigga said if you summon, you must go. Bro, No Jumper is not court. No Jumper is not court, bro. If you summon, you must go. Y'all niggas getting $200 an episode. Y'all niggas is getting about $1,000 a month, champ, from going to No Jumper. What is, like, bro, what do you mean? If you summon, you must go. Why? So you're gonna let Adam put you in it? Adam has all control over what situations you're in at No Jumper. You're not a man. You're not a man. Y'all lost? I'll play it again.
You knowing that
I'll play it again.
when you summon, you must go.
Why?
Now, we ain't just talking about you knowing that you about to go commit suicide. Now, anybody's a dummy if you just going somewhere knowing that you about to commit suicide if it's not for the right cause. And it ain't too many right causes. We can narrow down what the right cause that will make you go commit suicide or put you in a situation
He's saying that shit
where you will have
mad
to be unalived over something. So, to me, this was no different than you being in jail and the police assigning you to your enemy's dorm, or you being on that prison yard and you got to go in a cell with an enemy.
This is the same thing as being in jail and Adam is the warden and Adam is putting you in the dorm with your same enemies. Do you know what you're saying? Do you think that's fly? You think that's smart? But what you're saying is crazy. And you're really letting everybody know that what I and the other people that have been talking the negative part about the young Hefe shit, was right. That means you're compromised. That means that you're compromised, bro. You're compromised. So you're going to go in there anyway, knowing that, like, come on, bro. Yeah, bro, just like jail. What?
What you gonna do? You gonna tell the police you can't go? Nah.
Nigga, this is
If
work.
I'm coming to your cell, you don't want me in your cell?
Yo,
and
this
you
is
saying I can't come to your
crazy.
cell? Well, guess what?
This is crazy.
I'm coming
work.
in that cell, and it's just gonna be what it's gonna be, or you are gonna be the one to tell the police that
This is crazy.
you don't want to sell it, or I can't come in that cell. So although I really knew I had other business,
This is
to tend
crazy
to,
work. So opposed to doing your own business, you got a video shoot that day. Opposed to doing that, Adam wants you to come to No Jumper to be in some sort of issue, and you can sense that because you see King Pill on the flyer. You decide to cut your business short and pay a cancellation fee that was probably more than what you was getting paid to be on No Jumper that day. To go to No Jumper, catch 2 flats because you felt entitled to go in there because you felt like this was some jail shit and Adam is the warden and he's putting you like, bro, what? And I see people in his chat because he got the live chat right now and they all, yeah, Ant, they champion this nigga right now. Come on, man.
I, to a degree, played in to the social media game that I wouldn't play into. But this is real life and reality, and I'm a stand on business. That's just who I've been as a person. So, although I knew this was a bad idea to pod with this dude or to be in the same podcast space with this dude, I still allow myself to go up there.
Because you're compromised. That means that you put your integrity is telling you I shouldn't be up here. That's what your integrity is telling you. That voice in your head that can save your life is telling you I shouldn't be up here. Adam is trying to do some funny shit. So you feel that way, but you got no smoke for Adam for putting you in the trick bag. Come on, man. This shit is, bro, you can't make this shit up, man. This is nasty. And you got a bunch of people in his chat congratulating him and saying what he did was right. And it wasn't. It wasn't.
Go up there, get there to No Jumper.
My son Ice Doggy Dog says they don't know they would be respected more with they would be more respected with a 9 to 5. Yes, champ. Nah, man.
Everybody, y'all can rewind the whole No Jumper thing back. Y'all seen how I came in the room, smiled at Munchie, what's up to Adam, really didn't say nothing to him until I felt his energy out. He smiled. Once he smiled, it was like, what's up? I knew everything was good. You wasn't on nothing. So, which put me not being on nothing. Sat down on the couch, we exchanged little words with each other. He was like, man, what you know what I'm saying? What's up with my boy Fat Hefe? I'm like, man, what's happening? Fiend Pill. We both laughed. That was that. Now, doing this No Jumper segment, something came out that I was hoping I was going to get to holler at this dude off camera about. But being that he thought that No Jumper was so boring and the topics that we was talking about, and we wasn't about to sit up here talking about 4 extras blowing up his hand all day, Adam spiced it up for him. Now, a lot of people in my oh, man, you ain't blaming Adam. Hey, you ain't mad at Adam. Hey, Adam did something slick. Man, your opinion is your opinion. You can look at it as being something slick. I'm not trying to say nobody wrong. This is what I'm telling you. I know what I signed up for. Adam asked me before I ever got on pod with him, what were my triggers?
Damn, bro. I never seen somebody sell a soul so easy and try to make people believe that this is not what's going on. The man asks you what's your triggers, not so he won't do it, not so he won't trigger you, so he will trigger you eventually. He wants to know exactly what gets you hot and ready. Pause. And then eventually he put you in a situation that, you know, could have went crazy. See how that works? You see how that works? What's your triggers? Bro, just don't disrespect me, my nigga. What do you mean? What's my triggers, bro? That sounds mook.
And if I had any triggers, he was going to respect them triggers. So,
no, he wasn't.
I don't see anything cross. Pio said it was a born pod, and Adam said, okay, you know what? Hey, well, if it's born, which I can, all right. It just dawned on me that it is messy. But
yo, this nigga is a buffoon, bro. He is a buffoon. Every time he acts like a buffoon, bro, we just gonna pull up different pictures of Hefe, bro. This nigga's a goddamn buffoon, bro. Oh my soul. We just gonna pull up different pictures of my son Hefe head and all that, champ. Every time he does some buffoonery shit, we just gonna pull up my son Beluga Hefe and other various forms of the Hefeage tree of lineage, champ. Like, bro, what? Oh, it just dawned on me. Yeah. It just dawned on you that the shit was messy. All right. It just dawned on you. It just dawned on you that the shit was messy, champ. On my soul. It just dawned on you that the shit was messy, champ. I'm not gonna lie, son. It couldn't have just dawned on you that the shit was messy, champ. It couldn't. Yo! It couldn't have dawned on you, champ. On my soul, what's wrong with this nigga, bro? Now it just dawned on you? Come on, man. Now it just dawned on you, champ? Come on, man. What are you doing, bro? On my soul. It just now dawned on you, champ. Nasty word. He said Robert Harris is 100. Yo! My son is not the sharpest knife in the goddamn drawer, is he, champ? On my soul. He said Sean Kidd. Yo, listen. The next time we gotta pause it because he says something not smart. We're gonna pull up more characters, champ. More characters.
And I'm not mad at Adam 22. So, all right. It just dawned on me that it is messy. But I'm not mad at Adam 22.
It just dawned on you. It's crazy.
He asked, hey, what's up with that diss thing you took out your song? So, right off back, I'm smoking, and I'm hoping in my mind that this dude don't say the wrong thing. So he speak on it, he lingering on a little bit. Oh man, yeah, you know, I had to do it for the fans, and you know, I took it out. This the funny part about everything. This how real I am, man. Right? Look, I see him and Adam and them out there in Brooklyn. We ain't even got to speak about the times. I see him out there, well connected. It's nothing. I see him out there, talk to a few dudes. Hey, what were they like, man? Hey, that thing supposed to be took out the song or coming out the song. All right. Leave it alone. They talking about it on No Jumper. We not about to make A-Trey gangsters or my community the butt of no joke. That's what we not about to do.
It's already the butt of the joke, though. It's already the topic of discussion, And opposed to your aggression at Lush or King Pill, it really should have been at Adam for making you have to defend your set. That's not what Adam's supposed to be doing. He's not supposed to have y'all up there to defend your set.
So, being that I seen it went from Adam to him to Lush, hey, look, check this out. What we not about to do, we not about to linger on, let this linger on. I'm from 83rd Street. You said the T word. You said the T word. You definitely said the T word.
You didn't say all that. You didn't even say you at all. You see how aggressive niggas be talking to their fans and they be looking in the camera lying? You did not say none of that. You did not say you nothing. You was talking to Lush. He didn't disrespect nobody. He didn't disrespect nobody. Come on, bro.
But what did you say out your own mouth? This the clownish behavior I hate. This man, hey, bro.
Oh, man.
I'm from Pomona, California, bro. It's a hood out there we beef with, bro. You know what I'm saying? That had nothing to do with these guys. I wasn't dissing them or directing it towards them. Now, being that I'm a Trey, of course the T word, this is my hood. So
you did nothing? So, of course, the T word, this is your hood. But you said, he's not dissing my hood. I'm from 83rd. He not dissing my hood. Who said I was disrespecting you? I'm saying you wasn't disrespecting me. We saying the same thing. Oh, I. Am I missing something? Am I missing something here, champ?
On the natural, I have to be conscious of that. And not for the viewers, and not for a lot of people who probably don't even gangbang, biopics, people just talking, giving their opinion.
Biopics? Movies, champ? Niggas is making movies about you now, champ? You mean reaction videos, YouTubers, shit like that? Biopics? It's nasty work, champ.
I didn't do that for them. I did that for me and my community. You know
But
what
you
I'm saying?
didn't do
Let's clear
nothing.
this. We're going to get this clear out in the open right now.
ahead,
Yeah, we know it's a derogatory term towards my set, but that's not the only set you diss by saying that. Hey, Trey, is not the only set you diss by saying that word. I've been to juvenile hall tripping over that word. I've been everywhere you can be tripping over that word, and I had to come to the terms in politics with homies that, hey, y'all not the only ones who get dissed by saying that words. And dudes be miles away from y'all and don't even beef with y'all, so you know they not meaning that for y'all. But still, we gonna clear the room. So, I say what I say as we gonna play. And you know what this dude do? He comes out and say, hey, who disrespecting you? Ain't nobody disrespect me. I'm just saying before go there, it lingering on, it's gonna be disrespectful. So we're not about to linger on with this conversation. Oh, what nobody disrespecting you. You know, I said that I wasn't talking about y'all. So we saying the same thing, idiot, which I'm explaining. You not talking about us.
You didn't call him an idiot. You never called him an idiot, champ. My son Ice Doggy Dog says no jumper don't even cover medical if it goes down. Neither does the set. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. Said that's an Adidas shirt, bro. That shirt is nasty. That's a shirt your grandmother buy you for Easter, champ. That shirt comes with a pair of cleats and a golf club. On my son. It does, champ. Great timing. Bro, you didn't say any of that, champ. You didn't call him an idiot. You didn't say none of that.
So you reading the comments and pressing about the comments, they made you come out and say that, oh, you feel disrespected about what? Oh, I wasn't talking about y'all. The same shit I just explained. Now this man put an interview out. I mean, not an interview, put a whatever, a segment or recording out. I don't know if it was on YouTube or Instagram, but I seen it. Somebody sent it to me. So that's why we here now. He put a segment out talking about, oh, how I got punked out. I'm the one said the word, and he acknowledged that I dissed his hood. Nigga, you acknowledge that you didn't diss, and I acknowledge that you didn't diss. I acknowledge that you said the word, but the word wasn't being
meant towards A Trey. That's what.
Yeah, but I said you didn't, you didn't say a word, but me and you said the word, but I didn't know you said the word, but then you didn't mean it. Like, nigga, shut up, man. Shut up, man. That nigga is fucking corny, bro. You got pressed. Some of the homies hit you up and said, bro, you know he said the word, bro. But you said it said the word, bro.
But I acknowledge, stop playing. That's what I'm talking about with all this clown stuff and this goofy stuff. This clown and this goofy stuff. But now we about to play what a few other people had to say that chimed in, Crip and Blood, and y'all already know it's the halfway and the half effect. We gonna commentate.
And then King Pill.
So even though I don't like these people, even though I don't like 600, even though I'm just gonna play you a couple of people that say that I marked them out. So if people saying I marked them out, it must be true. And his goddamn chat is going crazy over it, champ. They gobbling this shit up like goddamn Christmas turkey, champ.
Pill talked all that and got marked out, bro. Can't no nigga tell me what I meant, nigga, in my lyrics, in my song, bro. You made a song and you dissed all the trades in your song. When you ran across some real trades, nigga told you, nigga, you wasn't dissing my hood. You like, I wasn't talking about y'all. You was a buster, nigga. Stand on your lyrics, bro.
But if he really wasn't trying to diss Son Hood, if that's how you felt, then that's how you felt. But when he asked him who you talking to, he said Lush.
That'd been me. Hey, bro, I made the song, bro. We don't get along with no trades. You fall in that category, it is what it is. However it play out, it play out. That nigga told you, nigga, what you didn't mean, nigga. That nigga told you what you meant in your song, and you said, I wasn't talking about y'all. Nigga, you can't even stand on your own lyrics, nigga. You's a buster, nigga. Get your ass up out of here.
So you got 600 right there. 600 heard it. Now,
so 600 is the goddamn this nigga's the goddamn one that's gonna tell you what's marked out or not. This nigga's the alpha omega of niggas marked out or not. And Hefe, that shirt, champ, that's a polyester goddamn elastic blend shirt. That's a nasty shirt. And you're goddamn wildin'. So all the rest of the time, niggas clown 600. But now 600 is the one that's going to give you backing on you pressing King Pill that you never did. You never pressed King Pill, champ. You never pressed him. You was passive aggressive. You're aggressive now, just like you aggressive. Like, bro, you be aggressive to the camera. You aggressive to your chat. You talking to nobody. You still yelling at walls. You never once yelled at King Pill. Never once. You call him weird and all this shit now. Did you say that to him? No, you did not, champ. No, you did not. That's a nasty eggshell shirt right there. That's an Easter egg shirt right there, champ. On my soul. You can play goddamn badminton and go to a goddamn 5 o'clock meeting, champ, in that shirt, champ. On my soul. That is a badminton shirt right there, champ. That shirt come with 2 rackets and a birdie, champ. On my soul.
Now, I can play a game. I can go majority to the majority of the internet, which made him jump and react the way he reacted to say he got punked out. Did I ever say he got punked out? No.
But you agree he did because you just played 600 that said that he got marked out. Y'all passive aggressive. Did I say I marked him out? No. They saying it. That's passive aggressive. But you believe it. You niggas is not. Yo, bro. They have me on no jumper, bro. We definitely fighting. On my soul. Bro, it's going up. They bet, like, bro, niggas just, bro, that's why I'm not going. Because I can't take the passive aggressive shit, bro. I can't take it, bro. I cannot take it, bro. Did I say I marked you out? Nah. But I'm going to play some videos of people saying that I marked you out, though. Like, man, come on, bro. That shit corny. That's corny, bro. But that's what happens when niggas wear these type of shirts, man. On my soul. That shirt is tucked into his shorts right now. On my soul.
Was I ever looking at him like I punked him out? No. I was just being firm, letting him know that we not even about to go in this bag of tricks or play this game, period. We not about to make this word the topic or the butt of no jumper.
But King Pill didn't make it the topic. Adam did. So why wasn't you beating your chest out to Adam? Where was that energy for Adam? But you said you got no smoke for Adam. That's corny. Adam was the one who put the topic out. Niggas don't like me because I be saying real shit. I keep it 100. King Pill didn't bring the topic up. Adam did. So where's the aggression for King Pill coming from?
No, sir. And we didn't. We killed that. We killed that. I asked you, bro, when it seemed like you wanted to be argumentative, I asked you, bro, what we on.
No, you did not. You did not. You was talking to Lush, bro. You was looking at Lush. You was looking at Lush. Yo, bro, I swear to God, bro, I'm about to play the clip, bro. I'm about to play the clip, bro. This nigga's wildin', bro. Nah, bro, chill, bro. Nah, hell nah, bro. Bro, this nigga, fuck, yo, son, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Hold on, bro. Nigga, all my videos is popping up. That's how I like to see it, champ. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, bro, let me go to No Jumper. We gonna be right back to your punk ass Hefe, champ. On my soul. We gonna go right back to Hefetize. Hold on. Is it on No Jumper Clips? Let me check No Jumper Clips. Let me see. Where's that? Where's that, bro? Where's that? King Pillar Buster. Where's that? 14 hours. Here we go.
Yo, all right. I got a question. As long as
go viral. Why do it got a
Oh yeah, that ain't his baby. My
Clarify on though.
For sure.
Now watch.
Oh, you not hear what I'm saying?
Nah.
You said you from a community,
right.
and you said where it's aimed at.
But it ain't this show said though.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying though.
Okay, so we saying the same shit. So we saying the same shit.
Okay, for sure, yeah.
We don't gotta talk about it anymore.
Now look at Ant grilling him. Look at Ant grilling him. Right? Now watch, as soon as King Pill turned his head back to Ant, Ant turns away and says, "What we on?" He's talking to the room. Watch.
Yeah. For sure.
Clarify. What we on though?
Clarify. We on.
What am I missing, bro? What am I missing? What you did not ask him what is going, so you didn't mark him out. You're not saying you marked him out, but you saying that you asked him what we on and he ain't say nothing, but you didn't ask him what like, bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
And the same
okay, for sure, for sure,
We
yeah.
don't gotta talk about it anymore. Yeah.
As soon as he looked at Hefe,
clarify on though.
And Hefe turned his face. King Pill still looking at him.
Nigga, Tania,
and then he turns his head, bro.
Babies and shit, content and all the shit.
Baby up here, fat rolly on.
And then Aunt Hefe keeps making sure he looks at him at the corner of his eye, bro. Nigga, I'm not dumb. Look.
Nigga, Tania,
he's afraid to look back at King Pill.
And shit, content.
Look at him.
Baby
Watch.
up here.
Look at
fat
him.
rolly on.
Watch his eyes.
You do?
No, the baby do. Just a pamper and a
Your baby has a rollie on?
yeah for the culture.
That's your mama.
Oh.
You know how I
Who
go.
bought it? The sassy badass buy it?
Look,
no,
look that up
Oh, yeah,
again.
that ain't his baby. My bad.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. You not gonna fool me, bro. You not gonna fool me. Salute to Lady Smoke. You not gonna fool me, bro. On my soul. You're a liar. You're a liar.
For sure.
What we on, though?
Clarify.
What we on though? You're not talking to King Pill, bro. You like, come on, man. What we talking about, bro?
We killed that. I asked you, bro, when it seemed like you wanted to be argumentative. I asked you, bro, what we on?
When it seemed like you wanted to be argumentative, I asked you what we on. So you don't believe, or you don't want to say that you marked him out, but you're trying to put that out there that you marked him out. All right, champ.
It was silent in that room. And Munchie B and Tania had to butt in and say, oh, we on explosive. Oh, I just had my baby and stuff like that.
That's who you were looking at. Am I bugging? I can't wait to clip this up. I can't wait, bro. Because that's exactly who you was looking at. What?
Yeah, bro, I left it up to you when you try to play like you wanted to be argumentative and acting like you was disagreeing with me when you was actually agreeing with me.
No, you said that shit to Lush and Tania after y'all was already done and y'all came to the conclusion on y'all argument. You said, that's what I'm talking about. We talk about the same thing. He said, oh, all right. You said, all right. So what we on? Nigga, you wanted to move on to the next subject. Don't act like you was trying to ask him if he wanted to fight and shit. Because that's not what it was, bro.
And any person that even with the slightest disability or ability to think that this dude punked me or I was the one looking stupid, you have to be slow and you have to still be on training wheels. When you got a man saying 2-3 different times, acknowledging, bro, I didn't say that for y'all. I'm not dissing y'all. I'm not, and I'm telling him, I know you not dissing us. But I acknowledge that that word was said, and that word is a derogatory term used to diss my community.
You was telling somebody else that he wasn't dissing you. You did not put an address on that, sir. In fact, when he asked you who you talking to, you said, I'm talking to that man. That's what you said. I'm talking to that man.
Not born no disrespect from no. Ain't never born no disrespect from no. Period.
Who said
You know
somebody
what I'm saying?
disrespected you?
But still, the topic coming up.
Yeah, that's what I
Topic
tried to
coming up
I
about
tried
the
to- I tried
word,
to- I
bro.
tried to read
I'm
in the-
talking to this man, bro.
Oh,
I'm talking to this man, bro.
Never born no disrespect from no. Period.
Who said
You know what I'm
somebody
saying?
disrespected you?
But still, the topic
said
coming
that?
up.
Yeah, that's
topic
what I tried to-
coming up
I
about
tried
the
to- I tried
word,
to- I
bro.
tried to read in
I'm
the-
talking to this man, bro.
Oh, I'm
I'm talking to
asking,
him because
bro.
the topic lingering, bro.
That
I'm talking to him because the topic lingering, bro. You had the sweet voice on. Both of y'all had sweet voices on. Y'all was both gentlemen. Come on, bro. Like what we talking about, bro?
Let's be real. This man is way in Pomona, California, an hour away, an hour and some change with traffic. He's not sliding first. He's not sliding down here. And it's another thing. You know the man had to be high out his mind. He had to be on the fiend pills or whatever. He talking about he on psychedelic. Yeah, you definitely psyched out. This dude hops out there to only say, man, I ain't nobody disrespecting you. And I'm saying that, yeah, I'm saying that we not dissing you. To go back the next day after the incident happened and say, hey, man, how somebody punked me when I'm the one said the word? Like, that has to be the most clownish behavior and activity on earth, bro. And and that's why I didn't want to pod, and that's why I don't want to pod with certain dudes, bro. Because the goofiness, and I don't even, and that's why gang banging in the streets to a degree is.
real goofy because
what just happened? Yo, nah. This is what y'all like? This nigga had 1,300 people watching this goddamn stream. He had 1,300 people watching this premiere video. This nigga is in dreamland, bro. Look at how cloudy this shit is, bro. And what just happened? You got kicked out the crib, nigga. You was too loud. You was too loud, nigga. You got kicked out the crib. On my soul. You got to go outside, nigga. You got to go in the next door neighbor's garage. On my soul. You can't go in our garage. You got to go in the next door neighbor's garage, champ. That's a garage. You got kicked out, champ. You got kicked out. You can't do what I'm doing right now and yell in the crib at whatever time because my name is on shit. Nobody's kicking me out my crib because I'm talking too loud. You got kicked out the crib, champ. On my yeah, Hefe. Oh, damn, I'm too loud talking about fiend pill, champ. Yo. Damn, champ. You got kicked out the crib, champ. On my soul. Get the fuck out, Hefe. You're talking loud. You got $200 last night from goddamn No Jumper. We gotta wait 2 weeks for that bullshit. And you goddamn almost started a gang war. Didn't I tell you not to do that, champ? Nasty work. The one and only says, I promise you, Hefe never been in the fight. I believe he been in the fight, bro. It's just this internet shit'll make you believe or make you want to believe certain things about yourself. In a situation, but the way he really is he's passive aggressive. They told the story where Aunt Hefe was locked up, right? And Hefe was supposed to get down with somebody. But the dude was like, yo, I got somebody for you. I'ma line up. And it was, I believe, a blood dude or a Crip dude from St. Louis. I believe it was a Crip dude from St. Louis. Or some shit like that. And the nigga Hefe looked at him. Everybody said that they sized up, right? And Hefe asked him, do you really want to get down? And the dude said, yeah. And Hefe said, he didn't really look like he wanted to get down. So I said, he's not from here. He's from St. Louis. He don't count. I want to get down with somebody that's really from LA. Like, bro, what type of shit is that? What type of shit is that, bro? This is the nigga who you supposed to be getting down with. This nigga from St. Louis, champ. What happened to that? He's not important. Like, come on, champ. Come on, bro. Y'all niggas supposed to line it up. So you ducking fades from niggas from St. Louis? Come on, champ. Get out the crib, champ. On my soul. Get the F out the crib, champ. You're outside now, all right? So let's go ahead and continue, champ.
the conduct that's being allowed. Like, what you gotta ask yourself, bro, that's on God.
My son is in
why would I
land.
take anybody serious who was pushing all power rules and had to be told that he had to choose a power rule hood that he wanted to be from? Get put on his power rule hood, do a lot of time, get sent on these jail missions, come out, come home. The young dudes don't even know him. He a little homie in the set, for real. Don't even got big homie status. You can tell the way he moving, he's being coached. And people is telling him certain things and telling him his right and wrongs. This man is in his 30s and being coached about how to game bang. And then this man got an anthem talking about slide first, and he ain't slid on nothing. This how cold the game is. This man been in jail all these years, get out, come out.
Nigga, you got a song saying you blew 200,000. The intro song to this, you said you blew 200,000, champ. You just blew 200,000. This is what you said in your new song, champ. But then you come on here with a goddamn Adidas. Oh, man, bro. You come on here with a damn Adidas zip-up polo, champ. It don't even zip down no more, bro. That's it. That's as far as that go. Come on, champ.
Out here trolling barefoot in the same stank army outfit he be wearing with some baby oil, trying to troll because the Diddy trial going on, talking about booty oil. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how to even let him come up there like that. Like whoever came up there with him that day should have been on his line. And now it got to make you respect 4 extras decision and not fight this man a little more, like regardless of whatever happened and people trying to clown like, oh, well, you could have got 50,000 and this and that. Like, it's the clown behavior. Like, it's proper etiquette. Like, people try to act like it ain't no classes and etiquette and gang banging.
So you respect characters when you want to respect characters, but when you don't want to respect characters, this is when you say that they don't deserve whatever money that was there for them. Copy, champ. Copy. I thought you understood what a character was, bro. These niggas is not smart, bro. They just not smart, man. Let me continue.
And like this dude is nowhere near on my level. Like, let's be real. He out here singing a song talking about slide first. Talking about, you know what I'm saying? You want to join the game, you gotta slide first. And this man ain't slid on nothing.
And you've never spent $200,000, bro. Period. You've never spent $200,000. Bottom line. You have not.
Pulled the disrespectful word from his song, and you ain't even killed none of them dudes out there. That's the cold part about it. People out here false flagging. You don't got no work over there. You a troller. You hop in them dudes' inboxes, trolling them dudes. Trolling your enemy. Like, that's kid stuff. You a kid, bro. You, like, for real, you a 36-year-old, 37-year-old YN goof on the internet, bro. But you need to choose whether this street shit for you or you gonna be goofy on the internet. Because that was a goofy move from you to be in a room with me and me ask you what we own, though. You stay quiet. We stay in the room for about another hour with each other.
You never asked him bro, you never asked him that.
I'm disrespecting you?
Bro, you not hear what I'm saying?
Nah.
You said you from a community,
right? And
you said where it was aimed at.
But it ain't this show set though.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying though.
Okay, so we saying the same shit. So we saying the same shit.
Okay, for sure. Yeah.
We don't gotta talk about it anymore. Yeah. For sure.
Clarify. What we on, though?
Clarify.
You looking at Lush. Lush season. Nobody over there is even looking at Aunt Hefe. Nobody on that couch is looking at Aunt Hefe. But Aunt Hefe is talking to the couch. I know I'm not bugging, bro.
Okay, for sure. Yeah.
We don't gotta talk about it anymore.
I know I'm not bugging.
For sure.
Clarify. What we on, though?
Clarify. We on explosives, nigga.
How you ask him what we on though, but he's looking at you right in your face and you not looking at him. He's looking right at you. You're looking away. How you ask him what we on though, and he's not looking at you. I mean, you're not looking, but he's looking at you. You're not looking at him. Star Chizzy said he's lying. Bro, I just be like confused, bro. And Hefe, you're lying, bro. This is how you want to believe it happened, but that's not how it happened, bro. This is just facts. It's not because I don't like you. This shit is just facts.
Tania dropping babies and shit, content and all this shit.
Baby up here, fat rolly on.
All right, come on, bro. All right.
On the way walking out of No Jumper, you was walking behind me. You said, excuse me, asked me if I had to go to the bathroom. Everything was good, only for you to get pressured up by some comments and come on the internet like, oh, I got punked up. I'm the one said the word. But, man, we about to play what Nunu had to say because he's somebody from the B team, and y'all already know it's the halfway and the half effect. We're going to commentate.
You're going to prove his point.
It did get a little heated, you feel me? Like, just a tad bit, not too much, you feel me? I can't really say Young Ant marked King Pill out because, like I said, it's just a verbal disagreement. You feel me? Like two people speaking how they feel, and one got a little bit more hostile than the other one. You feel me? That happened. You feel me? So I can't really say he marked him out. But what I can say is I'm gonna say this to King Pill, because you feel me? You know, he another blood from a Paru hood. You feel me? So that's the homie. Protect your image at all costs, bro. Especially when you had no jumper. I'm gonna say that again. And this don't just go for him. This go for anybody that's, you feel me, be doing interviews.
I don't know who the fuck this nigga
what you
is,
did,
bro.
you feel
This
me?
nigga
You said what you said, and go for them. This and you're not eating.
Fuck up, bro. Shut up, nigga. Fuck up, bro.
I respect.
Sure, he would have got at him like that. They would have.
Shut
what Nunu was saying, and there's some things I disagree with. Now, Nunu, somebody that programmed with me, he ain't been with me. Munchie ain't been with me. A lot of people ain't been with me. I'm not the type to get on the internet and tell you how many people I knocked out, but I've been putting belt to ass. It's a known fact. I don't have to get out here and tell you, oh yeah, I knocked you out, I'll do this to you, because that's not my personality or character. But if you try me, you will sure find out what I'm working with, for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? We not turned down, we ain't turning nothing down, bro. Now,
nigga, you turned down my fade. You turned my fade down, champ. You did. You said you don't fight with niggas from across the pond and all that. You're not trying to set up no fades with niggas from across the land. That's what you said. I get straight to the point. Nigga, you can't fight better than me. I go for all of you. On my soul. I don't wanna take any fights with nobody from across the sea. What sea, nigga? It's only states between us, nigga. What sea? There ain't no sea. You know what I'm saying?
this is what I agree with Nunu with. Like, the way it could have been handled. Which I was going to holler at him off camera, but it got brought up on camera.
Because Adam brought it up on camera, champ.
Now, I agree with Nunu. Like, yeah, he could have, like, yeah, hey, look. But if he just would have been like, hey, look, all trades is all trades, I'm getting right off. You can't tell me all trades is all trades. I'm not going for that. Because it don't go like that. Like you're saying, Nunu, he feel like if you saying that word, it's for all trades. Not just the trades you beefing with in your area. And to a degree, he's right. It's a disrespectful term for all trades, but when we breaking things down by geographical location, it don't go like that. And that's when the question be popped, like, bro, what's up? But, like, yeah, if you do stand on that, like, hey, man, I said that, bro, and, you know, it's already said, how do we get past it? On everything, let's shoot that. And if his homies was cool with that, we would have shot that, and I would have whooped him. You know what I'm saying? We would have definitely shot that if his homies was cool with that. Or if not, if I just felt it just would have been disrespectful, I just would have got off, and it would have went up between the people I had with me and the people he had with him. It's just as simple as that. Now, where I disagree at is that Nunu, like,
that's always a woulda, coulda, shoulda been situation with these LA YouTubers, shit. It's always a coulda, woulda, shoulda been. I would have got off on them, right there, and then we would have turned up. Right, but it's always a woulda, coulda, shoulda been half an argument, bro, and lies.
His perspective of how he's seen it, that it was just two people having a disagreement. It wasn't even no disagreement because he agreed with what I said, that he wasn't dissing the set. And I was just furthermore talking to Lush, telling Lush, like, hey, look, bro, we not about to linger on with this. You want to keep asking him these questions and stuff. We not about to do that. We going to cut that short. Then he want to interject in like, oh, who said how I disrespect you? Who said I did? Like, you got to be the retarded that is the dumbest person if you saying that I got pressed by King Pill if he asking me, how did he disrespect me?
I don't think you got pressed by King Pill. I think that you didn't press him either. I think you were passive aggressive, and I think I proved that multiple times, champ. You're just passive aggressive Hefe at this point.
How do I feel disrespected? I already told you.
You're still yelling at the wall, champ.
That I done dish your hood. Oh, okay, for sure. We saying this, that's what you said. Oh, okay, for sure, we saying the same thing. How I get punked out. And I asked, and I lead it, and I popped the question after that as well. But what we doing though?
No, you said what we on, and you said that to the couch. I played that a couple of times already, champ. You're lying.
It was quiet. It was crickets until Munchie B and Tania said what they said. But even all in that situation, I never had it on my mind like, oh yeah, I got a victory. Oh, I punked King Pill out. Like, that's goofy. That would have been goofy of me. I'm a real man. When people was hitting me up, asking me about it, I didn't make no comments about it. I didn't say, yeah, I punked him out. None of that. Because I didn't feel like I punked him out. I felt like I was firm in my approach and just let him know we not about to indulge in this and that, and that's that.
You didn't let nobody know that. You let Lush know that. You did not let King Pill know that. I just got to keep saying it. Because the way he's trying to spin his narrative is nasty.
But he in there reading the comments. I seen when we was on No Jumper. If y'all pay attention to when we was on No Jumper, after that fact, y'all pay attention, his knee was jumping and stuff like it was shaking as if he was trying to pump himself up, or if he didn't know if he was going to move, or if he didn't know if I was going to trip or not.
No, I was actually watching it and I saw your eyes. I saw him just like, doing this or whatever. I saw your eyes kept cutting to him. You kept looking to see what he was doing, but you didn't want to turn your face and look at him. So how you know what he was doing if you wasn't looking at him? Because you was looking through your peripherals. That's why you only saw his knee. That's why you only see his knee moving up and down and all that. Hey, come on, nigga. You was on edge too. Nigga, you was a little scared.
What his vibe was saying and giving off. Because he's reading the comments, and the comments like, oh, Ant marked you out, or Ant Debo. And then some people in the comments like, oh, I feel like Ant got marked out, and stuff like that. But majority of the comments, the ratio was saying he got marked out. Did I go along with the comments? No.
Because you didn't have to, because the majority of the people was beagle eating you, champ. They was chasing your Aunt Sabret train. So you didn't have to do nothing, but you felt the way about the comments too, because you was reading them. Like, come on, bro.
I just said, hey, look, don't let this internet trick you. Don't fall victim to these comments. Don't read these comments. Even Munchie said it in a group chat like, man, hey, look, I hope dude don't leave this pod and go back and start talking about the situation or talk. Like, it's goofy. And that's how you know who really been in the trenches doing what. Who really did a proper etiquette. Who really barred and scarred up, like, and ranked up in this. Like, that's goofy. And when people was on their team, people be accepting goofy behavior and mentality and try to make excuses for it, bro. This shit is a clown act and a clown behavior, and y'all need to start putting people's feet to the fire, and y'all need to ask this man, is he on some gangster shit or is he on some internet shit? Because he's trying to mix the two, and the two don't go. With that being said, I'm going to conclude that there. It's your boy, Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail.
Man, you ain't got no mother...
This guy is corny, bro. This guy is corny work, man, but I'm glad we seen that. The guy is definitely corny, man. What do y'all think? Do y'all think Hefe is passive-aggressive, or do y'all think he stood on business? Let me know what y'all think in the comments, champ. On my soul. Also, like I said, if y'all want some of y'all businesses' logos to be posted above here, like when you see the Clouditine and the no credit sign, if y'all want y'all businesses posted here for before and after the live, so I could give you a shout out and tell people to go to your business, hit me up at tough_Stino, champ, all right? We had 150,000 views within the last 28 days. I know that's not a lot. Some people get 150,000 views a video. I'm not that person. I can only tell you that we reached around 150-something thousand people within the last 28 days, all right? So if you want your business to be seen by that amount of people or more, definitely hit me up and we can work something out, all right? Tough_Stino on Instagram, all right? I'm about to be up out of here. Hit that like button, subscribe on your way out. We on the way to 10,000, champ. I'm out of here. toughstino@gmail.com, talkingtough@gmail.com. Whichever one, champ. toughsteno@gmail.com, talkingtough@gmail.com, champ. If that's how you want to do it. Or just hit my Instagram, tough_Steno.